Welcome to the Uncircumcised Podcast, episode, I don't even give a shit anymore about the number now.
15.
No, that would be 14.
No,
it's 14. It's 14.
I thought it was 13.
No, it's 13.
Is this all we're going to fucking do? Is battle back and forth with numbers that don't even really matter?
That's the reason why I said I'm not going to even do your numbers anymore. But you had to bring up a number. But, alright.
Oh my God.
It's just me, Martin, Ben,
Hello.
and Gizzo today.
Yeah, hey, I'm back. Yay!
How y'all doing?
Good.
Ben?
Yeah.
You broke a spirit. It's been like
That's been
45 seconds.
that's been broken years ago.
Yeah, we already knew that.
Yep.
So,
all right.
Gizzo, what have you been doing?
Just sitting at home waiting on Brittany Griner to come home. Thank God.
We'll get in that later. I have to let it brew a little.
Little brew,
Little brew a little? Yeah, little brew a little because it's just, it tears my ass.
Okay, then we're not going to start out with that, I guess.
That's fine.
Okay.
Alright. So, Gizzo, did we have you back since you came back from Norway? I think we did, yeah. Yeah,
No.
You were back on an episode. Because you were going to bring candy and you didn't.
Oh, yeah, and I was shitting on the cops. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been ages. I haven't been here for a while because I've been in jail.
He was in uncircumcised jail for screaming at the cops.
I was in the cell next to Brittany Griner.
Oh, shit.
Oh. No. Huh?
Rue?
Yeah.
Alright,
Rue.
Scooby.
So, no, I haven't been doing much.
Alright, well. Ben, you still enjoying your PS5?
Yeah, I would if I actually got to play it.
You don't get to play much?
No, I've been working too much.
Oh, yeah. I understand that.
That time of year.
When are you going to get one?
I'm thinking about getting myself one for Christmas.
Oh, shit, if I would have known that, I would have messaged you yesterday, actually. Because I had one at Walmart yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I messaged somebody else that been wanting one,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that you want one too, so
Well,
I keep an eye out for it.
I've been putting it off. I mean, I already have a
That's-
laptop I use. And
They've been like popping up in the store now more often.
It's a little easier to get now for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, it's only been 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little easier.
It was still hard whenever I was trying to get mine. It's just literally
And right
within,
after that
the last,
installed,
within the last month or two, it started. Okay, here you go. Here's some at Walmart and other places.
Yeah, there was a guy on Facebook that was trying to sell one for $700.
Yeah,
You can buy them at the
Yeah.
store now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
I texted him and asked, "Listen, I'll take it off your hands right now. $600. Nah, I'll just.
but
keep
because
it.
he knows somebody will buy that.
No, 'cause he texted me. This was during a show we did in Bowling Green, and about an hour later, 2 hours later, he texted back and he said, "Okay, $650."
Yeah,
I never texted him back though.
The one that they had at Walmart was the one that came with God of War.
the Ragnarok edition.
So, I don't know if that one actually comes with a controller too, because that one has, they have a special controller.
Yeah,
for
the
that
blue and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
it. I'm not that much in love with God of War to get a controller dedicated to it. Sorry.
Some people will.
I know.
You
I
know,
am one of those.
But it's fine if you are, but like...
Do you like God of War?
I love it.
And you don't have a PS5 yet?
No.
Have you played? Okay, wait a second. When you
I
say,
played the first one, of course, and I played the PlayStation. Well, it was on the 2 and 3, the first games.
The first
the
game.
two,
Yes.
PlayStation 2, but it wasn't the first ones.
And number 3, I think I played on a ported version on the computer, if I remember correctly. I'm not
So
sure.
you haven't played the...
No.
There
I
wasn't a
played that
port
on the PlayStation.
PS3.
Yeah.
So you haven't played the God of War that came out, what, like 4 years ago?
Yeah.
2018.
You played that one. You played the 2018
Oh
one.
yeah, I loved it.
Okay.
Every time I would get
This is a follow.
shit-faced.
The new one is the follow-up to this one.
And
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Every time I would get drunk, I would keep my wife up all night just listening to the music, the soundtrack, because it's got these Norwegian/Icelandic things, and there's actually the main track, which is the theme of the wife that died, is sung by an Icelandic singer.
Okay.
That's my favorite track.
All right.
I just listened to it over and over again.
So, I mean, I would imagine that one definitely appeals to you because of...
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
Wow, what?
Nothing.
Just because he's from the country and I point
I'm just
point
saying,
out that
does
you were
Country
like
of
that?
origin.
Does every World War II game appeal to you?
Obviously, this is not about them being the bad guys. It's about the...
Oh, yeah, they don't have one where they're a good guy.
Actually, what movie was that? Hold on a second. There was a movie that... Valkyrie?
I don't know.
Have you watched Valkyrie?
If it was pro-German, I didn't watch it. I'm just kidding, Martin.
No, if you haven't watched Valkyries with... What is his name? Tom Cruise?
Oh.
I probably wouldn't watch it because it's Tom Cruise.
I actually kind of like
There's something about Tom Cruise I just don't like.
And besides that, you like Inglourious Bastards, I'm sure.
Yeah, I love Inglourious
Okay,
Bastards.
and there was some good Germans in that too, so shut the fuck up.
Really? Were there?
Yeah.
Were there good Germans in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were good Germans.
Stiglitz. Hugo Stiglitz.
Nah,
He's my favorite character.
I'm still upset.
Tish Schweiger's in that one too.
I thought that was the Hugo dude.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that they get out of the prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, one.
The guy that puts his entire hand down the throat of a fucking SSA.
And then the Christoph Waltz plays...
He plays a good bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always... I like him as an actor.
He's always good. Even in a shitty movie.
Even if he's Austrian.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'll make an exception for you.
So,
I was waiting on you to make a Hitler joke.
It's too easy.
too easy?
Yeah.
You probably don't have any.
Kind of like
You
rounding
probably
people
don't
up and putting them in camps.
Hold on a second. You probably don't have any that I haven't heard.
No, probably not.
See?
Not any Hitler jokes. But
Nothing original. No German jokes that are original.
Well, Martin, they've only been being told for 80 years.
Exactly.
It's hard to come up with a new one.
So it's already boring, see?
No. It's the fact that they're still going 80 years later shows you an impact. Right
It's
there.
timeless. The evil is timeless.
A timeless treasure, if you will.
So I guess I know you weren't here for some of the recordings for... we did one for the Barbarian... not the Barbarian, but Barbarian.
Yeah.
That's the one that you listened to last, I believe, actually.
Uh-huh.
Did you enjoy the movie?
Yes.
I think we were both like on the same on that. It was okay. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it was a fucking masterpiece, but I mean, yeah, I liked it. It was you guys always make fun of me for going deeper into movies, but I mean, it really was a critique of just like gentrification and shit like that, the Me Too movement, stuff like that. It was cool.
on Babadook. Oh, no, Babadook.
Good God, Barbarian.
Babadook.
And yes, it was. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Detroit, of course, after, I think it was GE Motors, after they went to Mexico, they basically left Detroit desolate.
See, you should have been here for that.
Everyone was like, we're moving. Aren't you leaving? That dude, no, I'm staying here. And it's like, well, of course, you got a fucking rape dungeon in the basement. What are you going to do? Just...
Yeah. So, have you been watching any other movies lately that you enjoyed? Anything? Any TV shows? Anything?
God, I can't think of any. What have you guys been talking about besides Barbarian?
Oh, Jesus.
Weird Al, the Weird Al movie.
Yeah, we watched the Weird Al movie.
I liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one too.
Yeah, it was okay.
Martin over here looking up facts like...
Well, no, I was trying to figure out like what was actually real, what was not on that one.
Spoilers.
So you're looking up facts. That's thank you.
I guess so.
Okay.
But no, Ben, have you watched anything lately that you've been enjoying?
I've started rewatching The Simpsons over again.
From the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the first 10, 15 seasons are gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
And you do I find good ones later on too, but they're not. It's not one right after the other.
It's not consistent anymore.
yeah.
Hey, but it's kind of hard to be too. I mean,
30 years, God.
I am interested. Aren't they bringing back Futurama again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, I do want to see that.
4 Towns of Charm.
Now I know y'all don't watch anime, do you?
Nope. I do not.
I started watching an anime called Chainsaw Man. It's fucking ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Well, I mean, if you don't get anything from the title of it.
Well, okay, when I tell you the title,
Chainsaw Man.
What do you imagine?
Can I? First thing comes to mind is a guy with chainsaws, probably for his hands and maybe feet.
Okay. What about you?
Just a guy with a chainsaw?
Okay.
Killing people? I don't know.
No, he is a good guy.
Okay.
And so the show is basically about...
so was Bubba,
what they call
chainsaw.
Basically what he is that they... In the anime, they have demons, what they call devils, and they can make pacts with them or whatever. But he fused with a demon that basically is like... It was like a little pet that had a chainsaw as a nose. But when it fused with him and they basically became one, he can turn into this kind of a devil that has a chainsaw for his face and his arms. And he just goes fucking berserk.
So wait, a chainsaw what?
His hands, so you did get that right. And his face also, like his face.
His whole head's a chainsaw?
Yeah, like his head turns into like basically a giant ass fucking chainsaw with a mouse.
I like that.
It's
I'm not going to watch it,
Sounds
but I
like
like
some
it.
Silent Hill shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it has some, like I said, demons and shit like that. So yeah. I've been enjoying it.
So, with anime, I have watched, I don't know if this counts, but One Punch Man.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a little bit of that.
Yeah, that's an anime.
Yeah, I like that. It's kind of cool that you would think that there's no show or tension or anything from a guy that literally can win any match just a punch. But that's not the angle they take. I love that.
Yeah.
It's like he wants a challenge.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous also, too. Like, he's like, I've been doing, what was his training thing? Like, push-ups and sit-ups and, like, just really basic things that he does. And he's the strongest being in the universe.
Yeah. And there was another show, too. It's on Prime still. It's the one that had Glenn from Walking Dead. The dad is the one in Whiplash. The son is a superhero, and the dad is like the interdimensional being shit. Superhero.
I have no idea.
And it turns out that the dad's the bad guy. Come on. Y'all know what show this is. Everyone has seen the show.
I don't know if I have it or not.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what the name of that is.
Well, if y'all want to shoot the shit, I will find out here in a minute.
Let's shoot it. Martin, have you played any more of The Quarry?
No, as a matter of fact, so I've been playing a little bit of Destiny again.
Oh, my God.
Mainly because not much at all. Like, I got on, checked out the new season on there, and I haven't been playing much because I've been a little bit more tired than usual. So, with my wife getting ready to explode because of, twins, which is really soon now. So
has to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be before Christmas, and we're going to be on a little hiatus, either that, or I might get you guys to record at one of you guys' house. What do you think of that, during the time when I can, for the time being?
It doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you. I mean, if you want to record, if you want to take a little break.
Yeah, I mean, you can...
I don't really want to take a break, but...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you all can continue recording, and I will just do the upload and all that stuff. That wouldn't be an issue. But that is going to be less than 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, that is true. I really want to spoil The Quarry for you because I really want this plot hole.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I can't do it. It's going to kill the whole game for you.
Really?
Yeah, to me it did. So I know it will for you.
All right. Okay.
It pisses me off, damn it.
I need to get on there. Like, maybe I'll try to play some of it tomorrow.
You're not okay. No, when you say some of it, you're not going to get to the plot hole I'm thinking of.
Okay.
You're not going to realize the plot hole until it's almost done.
Now, is that? It's only about a 10-hour game.
Yeah, it's about. No, it's probably less than. It's probably 6 to 8 hour game.
Okay. I mean,
I think I beat it in around 6 hours, but I mean that was spread out between a couple days.
Yeah. I'm going to. Well, if it's 6 hours, maybe I can. I can probably get close tomorrow.
You know what? Work it into your schedule. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I might play remotely from the hospital if I have to be over there.
That's fine. You just if you beat it and you tell me that you don't know this plot hole, I'm going to do it, and you're never going to play this game again.
Well, I mean, I'll probably be, like, after I go through once, I'm not going to go for the other 185 different endings of it.
Right? God.
That is, anybody that, if there's anybody that actually goes through
is that the only way you platinum it, or do you have to do...
No, I doubt it. I think you only got to get, like, a few particular ones, probably.
Okay.
The way they normally do that kind of stuff is that they will generalize what...
A bunch of them together.
Yeah.
Because, like, a few certain details and you still get a relatively same ending.
Yeah.
Like, the ending I got the first time was a pretty general one. It wasn't, like, a major deal.
Invincible.
Oh, so I watched the first episode of that.
Never watched it at all.
Watch it.
One of our coworkers actually showed that one to me.
It is
we don't work together.
really, really good.
Yeah. What I watched it was pretty good. Yeah. I agree. But I will say, like, to me, like, Chainsaw Man is better than what I watched on that one so far. But that's just me because I like anime. That right there falls, I guess, kind of into, like, just, I would say adult animation. That's what that falls into. Because it reminds me of, like, Superman, Batman stuff. But, you know, just...
I don't even know how you would define anime. Is it Japanese?
It's mainly animated? Japanese, yes. It's just the style and all that stuff. There is anime that's also, like, from a couple other countries. And normally... They are based, like... I know, like, okay, a lot of the anime normally gets based on a manga. Manga is normally, like, the book to it, obviously, and there's a few that I've seen that came from other countries, but most countries don't get into those at all. The animation is sometimes done by other, like, I want to say, like, some in South Korea, maybe? I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But my wife watched some of... my wife actually watched all of Wednesday. I only watched a little bit of that. Have you watched that?
I watched about 30 minutes of the first episode.
Didn't like it?
No. I slowly started to realize that it was not aimed at us.
Yeah, it is definitely not aimed at us.
Which I figured it would be because, I mean, it harkens back to the nostalgia of us growing up. It really does. I mean,
yeah.
That's
I agree,
what
100%.
they should have done.
Yeah. No, a lot of times this kind of shit happens. It's just like, I want to see how the 90s show turns out.
Yeah, I saw the trailer and
I haven't watched the trailer yet. What do you think?
I don't think I'm going to give it a shot because I love that 70s show, but I will not watch that 90s show.
See, that's something that I was wondering.
They're just going to pepper in 90s references, and that's the only thing they're going to have for me.
Probably. I mean, I would imagine so. It's just like fucking, what was it? Full House and then Fuller House?
Never watched Fuller House.
I watched a few episodes of Fuller House.
My wife really enjoys it. I think it's okay.
It
wasn't, again, it was something where I think that it was catered more towards, you know, certain people versus, like, us now.
Well.
Sleepy?
Yeah.
Is it past your bedtime?
It is. I've been up since 7 or something. 6, 7. So.
It's not that late yet.
Well, I'm getting old and I'm very fat. My circulation is not what it used to be.
You are as old as he.
No. I guess I am, yeah.
Yeah. You only...
No, I only have a year on you.
Yeah. See, you're still the oldest than, see?
Used to spring chicken.
Yeah.
I just found that out tonight.
Spring chicken. Really? Jesus, how old did you think that was?
Our age?
Damn, that's the oldest. Usually when people guess my age, they're like, they knock off about 6 years. And I'm like, hey, I'll take it.
If I shave, I mean, people would knock off quite a lot too, but I don't like shaving, so.
I'm sure if I lost 50 to 100 pounds right now and shaved, I mean, I would.
Well, no, if you lost 50 to 100 pounds right now, you'd be dead.
No, 50 to 100 pounds.
Yeah, literally, but in a minute, you'd be dead.
He's referring to if you literally would lose that in the second, you'd be
Lord.
dead.
Think of the chick from the Carpenters. She started eating again and dead.
Are y'all doing like a character swap now? Are you being the obnoxious fucking...
Oh, yeah, I didn't think
literal
about that. Dude. Hey, he's not here. He's in spirit.
Can I be Seaver?
Hey, everybody. So how about that, Ernest?
So, how about we get now to...
Man, why do you want to make me mad?
Because I like to.
I just don't understand it. Okay, preface this so I can
So
put a frame around it.
What was her name again?
Brittany Griner.
Okay. She was just exchanged for... What is his name?
I don't know.
Victor or something?
Victor something.
Yeah, something.
But he is a Russian arms dealer.
Yeah, and he actually was like trying to kill basically a bunch of Americans and different shit.
He was trying to sell weapons to someone that had an interest in blowing us the hell up.
Yeah, it was conspiracy to...
I don't know exactly who it was.
So my question is, so they wanted him back. Did they... First of all, okay, they were exchanged. But was he sent back because they wanted to imprison him too? Or did they just want him back to be, hey, you're free again?
I don't know.
That's
that is
what I'm
a good
wondering.
question. But the thing of it is, I don't know if he'll... Why would they imprison somebody that's like a nationalist?
If that dude is arming enemies of the United States, you can bet your cunt that Putin wants him back to set him free.
Not necessarily. If he's also wanted there too because he, I don't know, fucked a goat or something like that, maybe.
No. Any enemy of America is a friend of Putin. Even if he is a dissident or whatever he is. I mean...
It's just, that's something I didn't know if they were actually doing that or not.
I'm looking at that.
But really, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because
my
it's
biggest
an
thing
arms
is,
dealer.
yeah. So my biggest thing is that trading an arms dealer that is sitting in prison because of what he done, obviously.
Crimes against humanity, basically.
Yeah, versus a girl that was in prison for having a freaking THC vape stick.
Yeah.
That's what she was in there for.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Can I ask, like, that? This is my thing with that. You're giving away a pretty well-known guy who's trying to fuck us up, or has tried in the past, for a WNBA player. Yeah. Now, I will say, I understand you got to get people out of a Russian prison because Jesus H. Christ, like ours prison system's bad. Imagine theirs. I get that. Not for him.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
So there's, as a matter of fact, another American over there right now that's still in prison over there. They could have basically been like, okay, if you want that dude, we want him. Both.
Or you can get both of them out of it.
So my concern about this entire thing, it kind of sets a very dangerous precedent. Whenever you have, say, if you have a prisoner here of Iran or Russia or North Korea, whatever it is, and now they have set the precedent that even just a basketball player, some random fucking civilian, is of that much value. What is keeping them from starting to kidnap random American civilians now?
Okay, so the difference...
To hold them hostage to get what they want.
Well, I do think that the difference there is that still you would start something completely different if you come and just fucking kidnap people and be like, hey, if you want this one back, you're going to have to send us Bubba over there.
There's no real difference. They're prisoners. How they ended up prisoners is kind of irrelevant because you still have American civilians in prison over there. And if they have someone of interest over here, like an arms dealer, a politician, a diplomat, whatever it is.
I know what you're saying, but what I'm referring to is that basically, so if you... the difference is that when somebody comes over there and they get in prison for something that's already their law, and that was part of their law.
Yeah.
You cannot have that. That's completely illegal. I mean, it's like...
Yeah, she was acting like a petulant fucking child.
Here's the thing.
Correct. She should have not done this.
That's the thing, because what she was going over there for was to play basketball.
Yes.
That's what they do in their off season, especially WNBA players, because let's face it, they do not get paid the amount of money that male basketball players do.
None of them should get paid the amount that they get paid anyway.
Very true. I agree with that. But they're even far less down on the food chain. So they supplement it by, on their off season, they go overseas and play, which is fine. She has been there before.
Yeah.
Or she has been to other countries before. She's my age. Is she that fucking stupid?
It's okay. I think it's because people are ignorant and think that they can get by with whatever the fuck they want.
She's not. It's not like she is a name that can just throw that around.
I know,
you know what I mean?
I know.
But anyway, who we traded for her, by the way, goes by the nickname the Merchant of Death. So that's always a good start.
Is that the movie?
Is this the guy that the fucking movie was based on?
I don't know. Merchant of Death.
Lord of War?
And he's called the Sanctions Buster as well. So that's cool. So anyway, he was arrested in 2000 in March 2008. Could be. What happened was he was intending to sell arms to a USDA informer pretending to represent the Revolutionary Armed Forces in Colombia. The Colombian revolutionaries. Essentially, he was trying to sell weapons to them, and Colombia is not that far away from here.
Yeah.
So, there you go. He got convicted. He was in prison he got the minimum sentence, I think, which was 25 years in America.
Yeah.
Then we trade him.
Yeah. How long was he in here, actually? Wasn't he like 2 years or something like that?
Actually, here?
Yeah. Like
they turned him over to us. We requested extradition in August 2010.
Oh, so he was...
On November 2nd, 2011, he was convicted by a jury of the United States District Court of the Southern District of New York, which is a federal court in Manhattan, of conspiracy to kill U.S. citizens and officials, delivery of anti-aircraft missiles, and providing aid to a terrorist organization, and was sentenced to the minimum of 25 years imprisonment.
All right.
So from June of 2012 to December of 2022, he was in a federal penitentiary.
So, one thing that I want to say is that, essentially, yes, I understand that they want to get the citizens back of their country, and they try to whatever the fuck they can to
they
do
did it,
but they did it in a bad way.
They played it so smart because it was her, and they know that an athlete, no matter what you do, is going to get press coverage, and they know we're going to cover it, and that's all it was, and they just, of course they're going to convict her.
You also cannot shove under a rug the fact that it's an LGBTQ thing.
Yeah.
Which is a very tense thing right now.
The other guy that's still over there now, he's either an ex-Marine or a Marine, actually.
Yeah.
And
so I guess he's still there?
Yeah, he's still over there.
He's still there. They didn't
get
Good God.
So you take somebody that plays basketball instead of the person that protects the country. I'm sorry, it's not the best trade.
Like I'm saying, I'm not saying she should still be there. I'm
saying
not
at all.
that what you don't trade him. I'm sure we have more. Take a pick, but not the guy who tried to sell fucking arms to Colombia. Sorry.
I would have been like, all right, here, how about this? We send you a couple bucks, and you're going to send them back.
Look, they've been negotiating her release since she got in there, and that's fine.
With sanctions and everything after Ukraine and shit, I mean, I'm sure they could use some money.
Exactly.
Send some rubles. Send some rubles over there.
They definitely won out in this one, and we are now even more of a laughingstock than we were before. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I will say this. America's been a laughingstock through Trump, too.
No. It goes far back, believe me.
Yeah, I mean...
It goes way back before him. But Jesus, why don't you just pile on? Just keep doing it. Fuck it, we're not changing.
I know there's a lot of contention when it comes to Obama and shit. And I will agree. I mean, there's certain things with his policies and stuff, too, that I don't. Because I've moved more right. Now, I'm basically Republican. But the last time that the rest of the world looked at America favorably would have to be whenever Obama was in office.
Yeah.
Before that, I would say
Reagan.
Clinton.
I'd say Reagan before Clinton.
Usually... The rest of the world sees America in a better image when you have a Democrat in the office.
Yeah.
Biden right now, they do have a better image of him than they would have, for example, Trump. But Biden, I mean, he's a sleeping pill himself.
That's why he's much more. It's people hold him in a little better regard because he's not opening his mouth over fucking everything.
Well, yeah, because
and
he's falling asleep on stage.
Exactly.
They tell him not to talk.
It's literally
talk as little as possible.
It's literally one extreme or the other in the last 8 years.
And before Obama, it was Bush. And I mean,
who started out really high.
So he started out high. And then he also, but the reason why he started out high, is because of 9/11.
Yep.
That's the only reason why.
Yep.
He would have been just another puppet, essentially, sitting up there that couldn't fucking speak to save his life.
I think we had a conversation about that. He
was Dick Cheney's puppet.
Yeah, that's Dick Cheney ran the country. He didn't. Yeah. That's for damn sure.
Like when you have somebody. So the way I see it is that if you have somebody in that kind of position, you need somebody that can talk. Obama was able to talk.
Yep.
He is a person that can actually
communicate.
Fucking enunciate. Not fucking Bush, Trump, or Biden as a matter of fact now. None of them can.
And see, I would have agreed with the Clinton thing, but he did his own undoing on that one. If he hadn't have lied about it first time.
Most people didn't give a shit about it, though. Just the conservatives in America.
Yes. The
rest of the world. I can recall even when I was younger and this was going on. When what was his fucking name? Starr, whatever, the lawyer. It was. Yeah. I remember distinctly my mother saying that. I wish they would just leave that man alone. I don't give a shit who he fucks. Yeah. As long as he gets the job done. He's the president. I don't give a shit who's blowing him.
And look, history has been a lot better to him now.
Yeah.
Because people grew up more like...
With the exception of Pizzagate and all that bullshit.
Yeah, if that hadn't come about. But before then...
Epstein.
Before then, everybody was like, okay, yeah, he got blown, fuck it. But,
there was plenty of people that were crucifying.
But the last Republican that I can think of is that was looked at least a little more favorably than the ones that preceded him. That was Reagan, and that's only, I think, because of Russia.
Correct. So normally, whenever here's what usually happens: if you go through a time where there's no bullshit going on, you have to have somebody in the office that can actually communicate correctly and be a figure of
authority.
For the people. It's not even authority. I wouldn't even say that. You don't want to have an iron fist on the people. You want to be there for the people. You want to show that, if you're authority, you're representing basically police state.
No.
Well, it's about leading. It's not about. It's
being an authoritative figure, like you're a boss at work.
You don't have to be an iron fist about it, but you lead. That's what it is. You
have to exude.
It's bringing both sides together.
Yeah.
But
confidence
that's not happening.
Intelligence.
And that's what most of them lack. That's the biggest issue. Like, imagine, here's the funny thing to me. I bet if Trump would have got his dick sucked while he was in the office,
we would have expected that.
Yes. And nobody would have been like...
No. A lot of people would have been like, holy shit.
No, hold on a second. I'm talking about the ones that were screaming about Clinton.
Yeah.
Oh, they would have...
It would have been the complete opposite side.
If he got his dick sucked by a porn star in the Oval Office, Oral Office, LOL, that would have been the least fucking controversial thing that happened those 4 years.
That would have been like a high point.
It would have been some good PR for him, maybe.
I mean, he was already grabbing people by the pussy, so he might as well.
I cannot remember who it was. There was a comedian who went on Joe Rogan, and he told a really fucking funny story that he met Bill Clinton, and this was the 90s, and he was standing there and saying hello. Bill Clinton was working the room. He only talked to people for like 10 seconds. He stopped with him and talked about foreign trade, and he stood there for like 5-10 minutes. And that comedian was like, God, he talked to me for like 5-10 minutes. And then the girlfriend of the comedian said, yeah, because he was standing here rubbing my ass for 10 minutes.
John Mulaney, actually, he has a stand-up special where he talks about when he was a kid, was Clinton, I think, 92? Right?
Yeah.
When he was on his campaign, that Clinton actually went to college with his mother.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, he remembered her. Like, when she came to this little event he was having, like, she brought little John Mulaney with her. And he remembered his mom. And if you gotta watch it. It's fucking hilarious how he goes through all of that. And he said that he remembered his mom because Bill Clinton never forgets a bitch.
He's a dog. That's for sure. He's a dog.
But he had like the biggest economic swing in however many years when he was in
I have
office.
a buddy of mine who understands economics a whole lot. He's fucking brilliant. We should consider bringing him on here one time to talk about shit like this.
How do we get out of the shithole, bud?
But what he says is that the only reason is because Bill Clinton basically artificially stimulated the economy. There was no real growth. There was no real value being created.
I could see that.
Okay.
So it was just building up to the pop that happened in the recession in the 2000s.
So, yeah, a lot of times you just... every president gets handed...
The rollover from the next one.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
the last one.
So, and the best part is that every time there's a new one, so whatever bill was passed the last time, they go, oh, we're going to throw this out now. Like when Trump came in, it's like Obamacare.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yoinks!
But every time, they try to undo whatever the last one did, there's the reason why it's never going to go forward is because you go a step forward and then you take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
It happens every time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you get a Republican or a Democrat in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who's in there. They can do something good. But they will fuck up whatever the last one done because they didn't like it. Because you always flip-flop between Democrat and Republican.
Oh, I've said it for years. It doesn't. You can say Democrat or Republican. I'm sorry, but at a certain point, it doesn't matter.
No,
that's just a label you're slapping on yourself because you basically serve the exact same purpose everybody does.
Most people, when you start digging into people's opinions and shit, you will start to discover that a majority of people is not just Republican or Democrat.
No, it's not black or white most of the time. It's actually gray.
But that's the problem with American politics. It's first of all money.
Two-party system.
Yeah, it's 2 parties. That's not technically it's a choice. But when it comes to politics,
have you looked at
it really
that?
isn't a fucking choice.
Yeah,
and you got money in politics.
Yep.
I mean, it's a fucking career.
Yeah.
Why do you think senators stay in there for so goddamn long?
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be staying.
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck that.
Precedent's like 8 years.
Max, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and look at what age we elect them. Holy hell, they're in their 60s and 70s. Fuck me, they're out of touch.
McConnell, all those guys.
That's the reason why Biden is about to fall asleep.
There's like fucking...
Or bite the dust.
They're from the fucking segregation era.
The last
Jim Crow shit.
Literally the last president we elected in their 30s. Can you tell me who that was? Can you tell me who that was?
I know. I've been here for 20 years, so I know.
John F. Kennedy.
Oh, was he in the 30s? Okay.
He was...
like the president?
Yeah, or early 40s. He was young compared to...
Yeah, there was Obama and...
Obama was kind of... Obama was on the younger end. He was in his 40s.
He was... No, he was late 30s.
Was he late 30s?
Yeah.
Really?
I believe so. Early 40s at the most, but he was young.
Yeah, I know. Like JFK was like literally like right past the point where you could become elected, which I think is
like
what
35.
Yeah.
I
thought it's funny that Obama is then now starting to do like Netflix shows and shit like that.
Fuck, dude. He looks like a bar of gold in a pile of shit now, bud. Like, wouldn't you?
I'm surprised that, could you imagine that they would say, okay, now since you haven't been president for so long, you can be reelected? You think he'll run again?
Fuck it. I don't know. If you got to undo a lot of mess.
He would come back in and be like, all right, Obamacare.
That would be probably implemented again.
Here we go again.
What I do have to say that, for example, when he implemented that, it was in a way where I was like, okay, there's many countries that have healthcare like this.
Canada, universal healthcare.
Yeah.
That in
literally
Europe,
right north of us.
In Europe, plenty of countries. I mean, so many allies that actually have that kind of system where Obama could have been like, hey guys, all right, I have a question.
Yeah, can I consult you guys on how this works at all?
Instead of being like, okay guys, let's make this whole thing and we're just going to ring it here, okay? We're going to come up with our own system and maybe get it right.
Yep.
I think if he would have done it better, I think it may would have stuck because people would have been way more pissed
when somebody tries to take it away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you do it right to begin with, then you don't have the problem. And there's, like I said, there's so many countries that are allies to the United States
who have had it for a long time.
that they could have been like, hey, all right, so we're trying to implement this here. What do you guys do?
Yeah.
How do you all offset, the cost, and what do you all do with the insurance companies there? And
God, I swear, as soon as this uploads, the feds are going to be all over us.
We're going to be swatted.
Well, that's a whole. By the way, I will say, insurance. My wife's insurance is amazing here because we've been going to the doctor on a weekly basis, right?
Yeah.
For ultrasounds. Mm-hmm. And they don't charge us anything. We don't have any charge on that.
Man, lucky you.
Really?
Yeah. So because of our insurance, actually covers everything regarding to like for the baby. Everything is covered. Now the stay where we had to stay at the hospital for the 2 weeks, we do have to pay some of that. But from the hospital was like it's $45,000. So the insurance goes, no, it's not $45,000. This is going to be $8,000, and they go, okay.
I mean, they got their fucking balls in a noose at that point. What are they going to do? No.
And then the insurance, what we have from that is $1,500 basically, what we have to cover.
Damn.
So, yeah,
that went from $45,000 to $1,500.
Yes.
Damn.
So at that point, I was like, okay.
Most people can't even afford that, really.
Yeah.
In this economy.
Yeah. So the thing is that with if you have a charge like that, a lot of times it used to go against your fucking credit if
right?
they put it in.
Fuck me.
Well, they changed that a little bit in a better way, not the greatest way, but a better way. But you can, as long as you send them $20 a month or something like that, they can't say shit.
No, you got to at least give them a minimum payment or something.
Even if they tell you, well, you're going to have to send us $50 a month, then you're going to be like, I can give you $5.
Yeah, you just do a little negotiating, because
they can.
What are they going to do?
Yeah,
as long as
are they going to come to your house and make sure? Are they going to check your bank account, and make sure you can't do that?
But they can't do anything about that at that point. But like I said, the insurance, I'm really happy that my wife got those insurance with the company that she worked for.
I mean, fuck me, I would be too. Shit.
That is. Yeah. Imagine an ultrasound every fucking week, how much that would cost. Staying in the hospital for 2 weeks itself being $45,000. That's insane. But that brings it back actually to $45,000 is that hospitals and doctors here, if you don't have insurance, they will charge you the bullshit rate. The reason why they went down to the like $8,000 or something like that is because the insurance gets an extra rate when they request this.
Yeah.
Where if you don't have insurance, the hospital's going to be like, $45,000? That's bullshit. So I'm sorry.
So it's kind of like a mechanic. It's like, well, I had to retune the
like
Google.
You didn't bring a coupon.
Yeah.
Essentially. It's like, you don't know all these fancy words that probably mean nothing, so we're going to charge you for them.
Well, consider this. If you go to a hospital, let's say you have to go to the ER or something, and they have to give you an IV.
Yep.
You know how much that IV costs?
No, not offhand.
Okay, that's about...
Sorry, I don't get an itemized bill.
Well, if you get that bill, it's going to be way more than actually what the cost is of that IV.
Oh, yeah.
The original cost of that IV, that little bag that they give you, is about 97 cents.
Yeah, but they're going to charge you
that IV,
$60 for it.
No, it's about $150.
That's
they charge you for stuff like this.
Absolutely insane.
So, but if you have insurance, they would negotiate that back down and blah, 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 whatever. The show Adam Runs Everything actually covered the whole medical thing too, and I love that too because the bullshit that they do with inflation on prices is ridiculous.
Well, they know you have to have whatever it is. That's what it is.
Well, it's not that
it's it's like car insurance. They know you have to have it. So at certain points you get better rates, but when I first started driving and I had to get insurance.
Oh, dude, car insurance is funny because with you under the age of 25,
yep,
your rate is higher.
Oh, always.
If you get married, it drops. When you have a child, it drops.
Yep.
Because they consider that person's going to speed less because they're caring about someone else.
But you know what? It goes up if you're a smoker.
Really?
Yes. I went to get a quote on insurance. This has been a number of years ago. I was probably right around 24 or 25. And one of the questions that they asked me as if I was a smoker. And
Can they even ask that?
I don't know, but I was like, I kind of looked at him like, that's weird. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, well, it's going to go up. And I'm like, are you joking me? Are you going to cover my car if I set my fucking car on fire with a cigarette?
I would assume it has to do with it. You're going to be distracted. You're going to be more.
Yeah, I guess doing this to this is going to be,
Well, looking for your cigarette pack and fuck, I dropped the lighter.
So when you get health insurance, obviously they're going to ask you if you're a smoker too, right?
Which that's understandable though.
Yeah, but with that could be like, hey, do you listen to music when you're driving?
Yeah. Do you ever
insurance goes up?
Do you like the air on and sometimes the heat in the winter?
Do you roll your window down?
Yeah, it's like.
The reason why I say that is because one time I was driving down the bypass here, and it was like 1 a.m. or something like that. As I was riding down the road, had my window down, and it felt like a fucking rock hit me in the nose as I was driving it down. I was like, what the fuck?
It's just, I don't know. It's stupid.
You got water?
Yeah, I got water.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes, fuck that
There's
whole
some in the
exchange.
refrigerator, and then there's also some sitting beside the refrigerator.
Also, fuck that whole exchange. Let's just...
Exchange.
Where we started with the Brittany Griner and Merchant of Death. I want that to ring clear in your head. The Merchant of Death.
Like I said, it's bullshit. That they should have gotten the Marine back too.
Well, you know what? If we get hit with a fucking ICBM, then... Oh, Tiss.
Come on, get over here. You've been quiet the whole time.
He hasn't been ripping ass either, which is uncommon.
It might be the food again. I gave him some bacon grease earlier, so I'm surprised.
Jesus fucking
He's not
Christ.
doing sauerkraut.
He's fucking... That's a good one. He's fucking 13 years old. You're giving him bacon grease.
Just a little bit. Put it on top of the food.
Good God.
You're trying to speed up the day.
Otis, I don't know how you made it this long, buddy. If you're sucking down bacon grease like that.
he didn't get that much. Jesus Christ. It's not like I gave him a freaking whole bowl of bacon grease. Just a little bit on top of the food.
That's a lie.
Your American diet.
I don't know. So in Germany, I never ate bacon for breakfast. Did you?
Yes.
In Germany, the most common would be like eating bread or rolls, like Brötchen, what they call them there.
Links.
What?
Links.
What's that?
Like sausage?
Links.
Oh, sausage links. Okay. No, they don't do that either. Really, at least where I'm from, they didn't.
Oh.
Like I said, it usually be always like bread or rolls or something like that you would put either like...
Yeah, you guys basically eat
jelly,
breakfast like we do. Yeah, just bread with jam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That kind of stuff for breakfast. Or even lunch meat, they put it on like ham and different shit.
Well, aren't we so classy?
No, Americans
Sorry,
are more classy. They have to cook a whole fucking meal for breakfast.
Look, whatever thing you watched where there's like a fucking full course table full of food for breakfast. That
from
shit,
the 80s.
Look,
That's
yeah,
the
had to
British.
have been, because
That's
guess
the
what?
British.
That shit didn't happen. It was, here's a bowl of cereal, or I'll make you some eggs and bacon. There you go, out the door.
Yeah, but the problem here in America is that most Americans eat cereal every fucking meal of the day.
Can
Well,
you
but there's a reason for that.
wait. Can you blame us?
Well,
I don't know. Elaborate. You might change my mind whether my answer is going to be.
the reason why for that is because of the whole marketing bullshit with the cereal companies.
Fiber. Right.
Everything gets marketed as in like, oh, it's healthy for you. Oh, look, all those grain and all that stuff for you. In all reality, if you look at the actual package, the amount of sugar in there and all the artificial shit that's in there, it's like, there's nothing healthy about this.
Leave it to Martin to buzzkill my cereal love.
I mean, I will occasionally eat some cereal, like some Cheerios, for
Captain
example.
Crunch is going to sneak in your window tonight and slit your throat.
Well, I watched something interesting on that too, by the way, where like all the cereal, if you think about it, has normally a mascot on there, right? So Lucky Charms, the freaking thing, Tony the Tiger, and all of them, they're all
Trix Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah, so all those are what they call humanized, actually.
Toucan Sam.
Yeah, so they're all humanized because the eyes, the mouths, and all that stuff. You know, like basically kind of an animal human figure, but that actually makes people buy it more because of that. It's fucking weird.
Really?
But yeah. Like when you humanify something.
Well, okay, I get what you're saying. Like, I can remember being a kid and walking through the grocery store and going down the aisle with all the cereal on it, and you see the boxes, and you obviously watching cartoons and stuff where they play the advertisements. That's how you recognize which one's which, and you're like, oh yeah, that's the fucking toucan, or that's Tony the Tiger, or that's the little maybe Italian guy from the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one, and like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so if it would have been just like no mascot on there whatsoever and just the writing on there, it is not gonna be sold as much as any of the ones that have those fucking figures on it. And that's with anything. Like, if you run a company, and
that's marketing 101.
Yeah, if you have a company, you have yourself a mascot that has basically, it doesn't even have to be a full figure. It just has to have eyes and a mouth and anything that would represent like a face. That will actually get people more likely to buy from you. Kind of weird.
I'm surprised people didn't start putting Jeffrey Dahmer on their fucking cereal a couple of months ago, whenever that show came
that's more negative.
Everyone.
Little Dahmers.
Negative. Everyone was fucking, oh god, Peter Evans or whatever the fuck his name. He's so
Evan
hot.
Peters. I had to think about that for a second.
He's my Danny McBride.
Oh god.
I mean,
everyone says, oh, he's so hot. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer this. I was like, God, people.
I was kind of thinking you could have like a cereal with
20
like,
people.
You could have like, little beer cans for the crunchy pieces, and then like you could have like brains for like the marshmallows and stuff.
So I
pairs of glasses.
I got something better. Do one with Hitler. Make it tiny mustaches.
Yeah, there you go.
Like little black marshmallows that are just like represent the mustaches.
With a little side comb over.
Oh no.
Goodness.
But if you add milk, it just turns to dust. I said oh no before I said it because I knew as soon as it popped
Just
into
be
my
like
head.
baguettes or something. You toss it in the oven.
God. Don't get it too warm.
Extra toasted.
Keep
Go like
refrigerated.
yarmulkes on it. Did you hats?
Oh my god.
Well, we're episode what now? Because that's about where we're ending. I have
Put
a
it in there.
feeling.
Put it in there for 10 minutes till it's golden brown. No, leave it in there longer
But
till it's black and crispy.
you know what? I bet there is actually like somebody probably made cereal like that because they are like for Halloween and shit like that, special ones.
People aren't that morbid, Martin.
You know what? People are that morbid.
But for Halloween, we get Count Chocula, which is a awesome little Dracula who gives you cereal
And diabetes.
And yeah, Boo Berry, Frankenberry.
And tiny mustaches.
God damn. We should honestly, you think around December, December 7th, you might have little Japanese airplanes and then ships.
Wow.
Well, look, we've harped on the fucking, we've harped on Germans enough. I was just talking about Pearl Harbor. I mean,
So, little chips that sink in the milk?
yeah.
they float.
Yeah, like I said, bud.
The spoon that they give you is actually a little plane.
There you go, episode 14, and that's about.
Instead of chocolate filling,
I
it's
think
like small people. That like
we've
bob and-
literally hit our limit now.
Oh no. This kind of stuff does attract some people. I'm sure some people enjoy this kind of humor. At least I hope.
You sure we're not the only ones?
I imagine there's more morbid people out there than you think.
Yeah, no one has the balls to speak out anymore.
So, Joe Blow over here most likely acts all like he's better than everybody else. And then he goes home and then he...
With a last name like that, he's got other things in mind.
But it's kind of like all those people that go on Sundays to church and then they...
Boy, we're hitting them all today, boys. No one's safe.
We're swinging wide.
They go to church and then they go back home and beat their wife.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
You burnt the crust!
Honestly, that reminded me of Bill Burr when he's talking about hitting women. And he was like...
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about when he's like...
Don't tell me there's no racism.
Yeah, he was...
You shouldn't do it, but don't tell me there's no racism.
He was watching a thing where there was no reason to hit a woman, and he was like, And he was like, should you do it? No. He was like, I'm not talking about the guys that just come home after a bad day at work and just go, tuna casserole, and start swinging. He was like, he's like, no, you shouldn't hit a woman, but you can't think that every ass kicking just didn't fall from the fucking sky.
Yeah. I love his analogy about the rattlesnake.
Yes.
It's like you get bit by a rattlesnake, you kind of want to ask him, like, what were you doing? Were you fucking with it?
Yep.
Were you poking it?
Yeah, most of the time that's the kind of shit that happens anyway.
All right, so we hit churchgoers, Germans, Japanese, Americans, British, probably Colombians in there too, Russians, wife beaters. What else can we hit, boys?
Do we cover? Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Santa. No.
You brought up Jews, which, was anybody really surprised about that?
No, I brought up Hitler, not Jews.
I brought up the Jews.
Jews?
Jews. The juice. Yeah, OJ.
It's kind of like, it's funny because when people hear the name of my cat when I say Juju.
I never thought about that. Oh my.
It's not like Jew, it's more like bad juju.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but a lot of people think it's funny because of me being German.
But if people that have not known you for very long...
I'll tell you what's bad juju. That's Germany strengthening their military again.
You know what? I thought the same thing too, actually. In all consideration, that they're planning on bringing the military back up to be one of the strongest ones in the world.
Yeah, you can't see this,
Definitely.
but I'm staring at Martin. Listen, you've tried it twice. Third time's a charm, right?
We'll make it this time.
Well, the way I see it is that hopefully they'll learn from the mistakes. And not as in like, taking over.
We shouldn't have done this. We should have went about it this way.
Don't attack Russia again this time. Hold off on England.
No, the reason why they're doing it is because of Russia.
Yeah.
So, but this time, we're all for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Go right ahead.
Let's just keep going the East Bloc this time.
Just east and then a little bit south. And
No,
then...
I just don't want them to be like,
Last
okay.
time, Chamberlain and all those guys, they just fucked off. We just worked the East Bloc. We'll start there, see what happens. Year by year.
Man, this was easier than last time.
We had allies.
Hey.
Shit.
Jesus.
All
right, well.
You can say we picked bad allies, at least with Russia. We just had a common goal.
Yeah.
But you guys really know how to pick them.
You guys.
You got one that don't listen, and the other keeps flip-flopping. So we don't know what you want to do here, buddy.
But anyway.
So
how about we talk about Christmas movies?
Let's be festive now.
I was going to talk about 9/11, but
okay.
Christmas is funny too, yeah.
Let's throw it in.
No, let's do Christmas.
Yeah, I'd rather do Christmas. We've already offended a lot of people.
Well, let's not ruin a good streak.
Okay. I'm going to start with Santa isn't real.
You piece of shit. You bastard. Who do you think you are?
You just offended 70% of the American population.
My daughter's going to be very upset with you.
Does she listen in the car?
Yes. I make her listen in the car.
Listen.
And no surprise, she doesn't laugh at me. So
maybe just you can play all the other stuff from this episode except for the Santa part.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
She can hear all the other shit that we've been talking about
that's fine.
except for that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll timestamp it.
So what else is not real, Martin?
It's the Easter Bunny.
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry to tell you.
God. I was not expecting that.
Sorry.
Okay.
So anyway, one of my favorite Christmas movies.
What is one of my favorite Christmas movies? Yes.
It's always going to be Christmas Vacation. Come on now.
Yes.
I like that one. It's not my favorite, but it's...
Oh, no, I'm not saying it's like one of my favorite movies of all time, but it's a movie I've got to watch on Christmas for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely enjoy that one too. You got any other ones you want to throw out for us, or do you want me to tell you one?
You mean the ones I'm forced to watch?
Okay, what are the ones that, before you say the one that you really like, tell me the ones that you're forced to watch that you fucking hate.
Oh, God. I'm starting, and I'm starting to really hate The Grinch. Because I'm forced to watch The Grinch every single
Now,
day.
question: is that the Grinch that
Jim
with Jim
Carrey.
Carrey? Okay.
And guess what? I used to love it when I had to only watch it once, and it was fun. Now, Ron Howard in me, if I ever see him. I hope he's getting that ass handed to him.
Okay, do you have any other movies that you actually just hate because they always play during Christmas?
A Christmas Story.
Okay. All right.
And the thing is, as a kid, I used to like it. Fuck Ted Turner and this 24-hour bullshit he pulled years ago. Oh my God. If I could never watch that glasses wearing fuck shoot that Red Ryder BB gun ever again, I'd be fine.
Are you going to shoot his eyes out?
I wish they would have... Oh, Ted Turner needed his eyes shot out.
All right. Is that it? Any ones that you actually just...
Despise?
Yes. That you just... Or maybe that you just think it's a horrible movie to begin with. Not one that you were like, oh, I loved it as a kid, but now I just can't fucking stand it because I've seen it so many times. But maybe a Christmas movie that everybody loves and you go, this is a piece of shit.
To be honest, I don't really watch that... You know, I don't know. I don't span a lot of Christmas movies, so therefore I can't say I saw one and was this is garbage.
So no Hallmark Channel for you.
Oh, fuck no. Does that even count?
Isn't it all that they fucking play?
I guess. I don't know. I don't ever turn it to the Hallmark.
So every time we go for to the baby doctor for the X-ray, not the X-ray, but the ultrasound, they have the Hallmark Channel playing, and it's always a Christmas movie right now. That it was funny because I asked my wife, I was like, do you think they ever change the channel? And she's like, probably not, but she said that she thinks they always play Christmas movies all year long.
They probably do.
That would be ridiculous.
But what's cool is my dentist plays the Game Show Network. Do you know how hard it is to get a filling and not try to yell out the answers to those crossword games they fucking play? I just want to be like you fucking yeah.
Okay, Gizzo, do you have any movies, Christmas movies that you don't like, that you hate, that you just fucking despise?
I really can't think of any except for The Grinch. But I never liked it.
Okay, that's fair. Believe me, I can see why.
I thought it was an absolute fucking horrid piece of shit. And Jim Carrey annoys me. He has since I was a kid.
I can. The thing is, I like Jim Carrey, but I can definitely see his point. I can definitely see.
I never thought it was funny. Even as a fucking kid, I never thought it was funny. And I had to go through fucking elementary school and middle school and listen to everyone quote
Dumb and Dumber.
Ace Ventura and Dumb and Dumber and all that shit all the time. And everyone thought it was so funny every time. It never aged.
But you know what my favorite Jim Carrey movie is?
Truman Show.
The Truman Show.
Yeah.
And that's not even funny.
Yeah. No,
I love it.
Was that one movie of the Sunny?
Oh my God! This is about the fourth time we've discussed this movie, and
Eternal Sunshine.
Every single time he tries to say "Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind," he starts out with "Sunny, Sunny," and you know what that makes me think of? Oh, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And I'm like, he's not.
That's actually what I thought of.
Exactly.
Sunny.
But we've discussed this probably. This may be the third or fourth time, and every time he's talked about it, Sunny, and I'm like,
I only seen bits and pieces of that movie.
No, I mean, that was good. I liked that movie too. And Truman Show was great.
So you like a series movies?
Yes. When he's not being obnoxious. I cannot even sit through interviews with him on talk shows and shit.
Well, I mean, now he just been crazy, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's always been weird, but now he's getting more like existential weird.
Yeah, now he's getting really spiritual. And
You're
shit.
not really real.
Like I remember him showing up to like this right when he started doing that, and they asked him, what he was
like, fashion show.
Yeah,
thing.
and he was just like, I picked the most useless thing and went to it.
Yeah,
and that lady didn't know what the fuck to say to that.
He's just walking around randomly, looking around.
But I will say, I did not see the newest Sonic movie, but I watched the first one. I liked him as Dr. Robotnik.
Really?
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. I liked him as Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah. I haven't watched the second one yet.
Although, from the games, you expect Robotnik to be short and fat.
Yeah, fucking Danny
because I'm pretty
DeVito.
sure in Europe, and maybe not Europe, but possibly just Japan, he's known as Eggman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I knew him as that too.
As Eggman?
Yes.
I knew he was a different name.
I know him as Robotnik.
I knew. Well, here's the thing. I know him. For some reason, I knew both. I don't know why, but I knew both. I don't know. Was there two different characters actually?
No, it's the same one.
Huh.
I just had to read that in other countries. I didn't know if it was Europe or in just Japan or what.
Well, so one thing I realized that the stuff that's in, like with Japan and like Europe, a lot of time, like in Germany, I don't know if you're not part of Europe, are you?
Wow.
We're the tip.
You're the nipple.
A
A lot of times we share more stuff with Japan than the United States when it comes to certain stuff. It's kind of like, take the fucking SNES, the way it looked.
I called it.
The way it looked was the same way than in Japan. And over here, it had the lavender colors on it and all that shit. Over in Europe, it had the 4 colors.
Did you have the red and yellow, and did you have the controller that?
No,
like
we had
that?
the gray and purple or something.
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. You know how much he shit on me for, like, I created the goddamn thing, like I designed it.
Wait, so quick question. Do y'all run on 220 or 110?
Oh, fuck.
What?
Wattage.
Wattage? I was fucking 9 when I was playing it. How would I know?
Just in general. Anything.
Anything, yes. Do you not know what kind of...
Volts. It's what it is.
No.
You never stick your finger in the power outlet?
No. Stick my dick in there.
Christ
Didn't
almighty.
feel nothing.
Okay, they're running on 1.
Okay, what did you guys run on in Germany?
220.
Okay.
I would assume it's the same.
But I'm just surprised because I figured that maybe you all run on 110 and that's the reason why you all got that one because it was already converted for that then.
No.
That's the only reason why I figured that
It's
maybe...
a goddamn color scheme. It doesn't fucking matter.
Well, the whole system, the way it looked, I mean,
Oh,
in Germany, it was the same way than in Japan.
This is what we've delved into, ladies and gentlemen. We're now into the fucking specs of a console that released 30 years ago.
I'm trying to find Norwegian posts about the Super Nintendo, and I'll show it to you.
But thank you for having the gray and purple. Thank you, Norway.
Thank you, Norway.
We're not the only ones. Now Martin can be mad at a different country.
I just always didn't like that color. I'm sorry.
Whatever. That's fine. I don't care.
Are you sure? You seem to care. You seem to
I
care more
only
than
care
I do.
because you made such a big deal out of it to me.
Now he's going to be confused because he's going to see that they used also the 4 colors and he just remembers the lavender because of over here.
Well, it doesn't matter. What spurred this conversation is I like Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik.
Okay. Well, he looks that up real quick. So what other Christmas movies do you actually like?
Okay, so I said Christmas Vacation, right?
Yes.
Home Alone.
Okay.
Not so much Lost in New York, but definitely the first one. I did see a meme recently that's, Macaulay Culkin's character, Kevin, of course he got left home alone. He could have called the police, right?
Yeah.
One phone call. All of this would have been done.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It was about hurting those men. He enjoyed it.
Oh, yes.
He wanted to do it.
Oh, yeah.
So, he's a sadist. That's what that is.
Okay.
Nothing.
Apparently they don't have one there, actually.
Yes, they
It was
do.
all
No,
imported.
whenever I try to search it up, even putting in Norwegian phrases, the only things popping up is eBay and American shit. So,
So fuck.
Well, all right, so that's some of the movies that you like. Is there any other ones that you particularly come to your mind that you're like, you know what, I really enjoy watching this
The
one?
original animated Grinch.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't. Other than that, no.
No.
Not any offhand, or maybe somebody mentions one. I'm like, oh yeah.
So, what about you? Do you have any Christmas movies that you really just stick
Pronouns. Gisla.
pronouns.
Yeah, because he said you, which could mean me, because nobody can see who the fuck he's talking to.
Anyway,
What was the question?
what are like your favorite Christmas movies that you go, okay, I really enjoy watching that every year?
Christmas Vacation.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
what else? Or is it the only one that you have? You're like, fuck Christmas.
Home
otherwise?
Alone.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Trying to think. I actually like Christmas Story. But I think the reason why is because I literally just started watching that one like 3-4 years ago.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So yeah. I get his point on that one. I don't like the movie personally, but I didn't see it until I came here too.
Oh boy, can't miss it.
But yeah, that's very true. That's very fucking true.
I won't dedicate a channel for it.
I will say also Nightmare Before Christmas.
See,
I enjoy that one.
I get it, but I literally...
And it's one of the ones that you can, Halloween or Christmas, so that one...
I had to watch that a shitload during this past Halloween, so that's what I group it with.
It's not a bad movie, but
it's romanticized.
It's so fucking...
Oh, sure. But it's still one
overrated.
of the ones that I really enjoy.
I'm not a big Tim Burton fan either, though.
Well, Nightmare Before Christmas is actually one of those movies where he had his name on it, but he didn't do much on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, that...
It's not really a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, the director, he was like, I'm so fucking sick and tired of him getting all the credit.
Yeah. It might as well just remove Tim Burton from the name on that one.
Tim Burton presents.
Yeah.
It's like, I did all the fucking work, motherfucker.
Another one, Gremlins.
Okay.
Gremlins. There you go. There you go.
I tend to forget.
Well, I mean, if we're going to include kind of not Christmas movies, but they are Christmas movies.
They are Christmas movies.
Fucking Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yes, that's totally a Christmas movie right there.
That's also the best action movie ever.
Oh.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yep.
Hot take.
That ain't a fucking hot... that is not a controversial opinion.
To say that's the best action movie ever? Really?
Yeah, what would you say?
Christmas action movie, yes.
Now, we're going to generalize this, and I want your answer first. What do you think is the best action movie ever, Mark?
The best action movie? Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, it's impossible.
To me...
It didn't seem that impossible a second ago.
No, but I mean, I've thought about it for a while.
So, I will say, to me, like, some of the best action movies...
No, I want fucking one. He planted his flag on Die Hard. You have to give me one.
It's a hill I'm going to die on. I'm standing up here.
Because I've got mines in my head already.
Okay, so... one of the first ones that popped in my head, okay?
It might be the same as mine.
It's Terminator 2.
Thank you, Judgment Day.
Yes. It's one of the best action movies to me. It is a sci-fi movie. It is an action movie. It's a drama.
I'll go with second one from James Cameron. Aliens.
No.
You know what? Aliens is up there too. Terminator 2 will still trump that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's above it. Always.
This is not me saying that I don't like those movies. They are some of the best movies ever fucking made.
Okay.
But when it comes to pure action movie, Die Hard is the best fucking action movie. Terminator, it's science fiction. It's got comedy in there.
He's leaning more because
only
of science
action.
fiction.
Okay, so you're saying pure action?
Yes.
Okay, when it comes to pure action, I would even say that there's Jackie Chan movies.
Oh hell, who would have thought? Okay, no.
I mean,
pure action.
It's
True Lies.
Ooh.
True Lies.
Ooh.
True Lies.
It's a good movie.
How much is James Cameron paying you for?
Actually, he needs to be. I know you got that Avatar money hanging around, motherfucker.
Jesus.
I bet the second
everything you guys have mentioned is a fucking James Cameron movie.
Okay.
If I say best drama movie ever, are you going to say Titanic?
No.
Fuck Titanic.
No. God damn. We have to exclude James Cameron movies. All right? He's put that up there.
Okay, I didn't even know James Cameron did those movies, so I don't even really give a shit.
You didn't know? Wait a minute.
It was Danny McBride that directed Terminator 2.
You didn't know that he directed Terminator 2, Aliens, and True Lies?
No, I didn't know he did all three of those.
So you only knew him for Terminator 2?
Yeah.
I
don't look at... Okay, here's the thing. I was agreeing with the movies, but I didn't even think about the director on that one. I was thought of the movies himself. Okay?
You thought of Arnold, don't lie.
Let me blow his fucking mind.
He wasn't fucking Alien.
No, but...
But what? Did he make a cameo in it?
The dude from Terminator, Reese, he was in Aliens, so suck my dick.
Yeah, Michael Biehn.
So suck it.
I love that guy. I wish that he would be in more fucking... Okay.
You wish he wasn't a Die Hard?
No, I wish he was in more movies in general. Another really good action movie that I just thought of, but I like Die Hard better, is The Rock.
He's actually in that too. That's how he knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Connery's in it.
Oh yeah. That's a good movie too.
Werner's go home and fuck the prom queen.
That's a better action movie than Die Hard.
Hell no.
He's just getting under your skin now. I'm honestly trying to think. I mean, fuck, action movies? Fucking Rambo, maybe? Like...
Rocky?
That's not really an action movie. I consider that more of a drama sports movie.
Yeah, true.
See, I was thinking of, like... For some reason, like, Death Wish went through my head, and then... yeah, I know. His mustache makes me laugh. But anyway, like, Dirty Harry went... Yeah, Dirty Harry went through... Dirty Harry went through my head.
Never watched that one.
Bullet went through my head. A lot of movies went through my head when I come to action movies.
Bullet also had freaking Bruce Willis in it, didn't it?
Bruce Willis? Yeah. No, Steve McQueen.
Oh. But what movie am I thinking of with Bruce Willis that was...
Something about bullets?
I could have sworn there was one that had something about bullets.
That would be Bruce Willis's answer these days if you ask him any question.
God damn!
Ironically, I've been seeing...
something bullets.
Oh.
I don't know.
There's been a lot of movies coming out of him lately, and even since he retired.
Yeah. They
had him in the can just waiting, but
they've covered that extensively on the internet these days. Especially Red Letter Media started that whole thing. They made a video and posted that what the fuck is going on with Bruce Willis these days. I mean, either they are just taking advantage of him, or he is taking advantage of everyone around him.
Didn't he retire?
Yeah, and then it came out that the reason he's been doing all these shitty cash grab movies and wearing earpieces and just seeming completely fucking alien is because he has aphasia. He's got dementia, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's been going on. So he retired. But now his health is rapidly declining.
Yeah. Well, I thought that he retired and didn't do any movies, but then I seen all the things.
No, he's not doing nothing.
Okay. So that was all just movies that he still had going
last year,
for. Okay. Because I was very confused. I was like, did he come back? Did he start doing them again?
Like 80% of the budget is his payday.
So can we blame Cop Out on him? And his yeah. Do you not know that movie? And Tracy Morgan.
Poor Kevin Smith still talks about that too.
Being his worst, like the worst person he had to work with.
Can we delve into this?
Reservoir Dogs.
What about Hudson Hawk?
I wouldn't call that. Hudson Hawk is cool, but that's more a comedy. That's not an action
movie. I know, but...
I want to wait a minute. I want to know what about Reservoir Dogs?
That's not an action movie.
What the fuck is it then?
That's a crime drama.
I'm going to kill myself.
That's a crime drama.
Now, technically, if we get to action movies, I haven't actually watched any of them, but you guys might have. The Expendables.
Expendables? That is action movies jerking off.
Yeah, I know.
Expendables. Insert fat joke about aging action stars here.
I thought it was funny that all of them getting together and.
I was going to make a Viagra joke, actually.
Yeah, it's.
So did you all watch any of those?
The first one.
Yeah,
I haven't watched none.
Actually, I want to say that I went to theaters with my friends to watch the first one, and we just had a ball because of how they were just they didn't give a fuck about it. They were like, there's Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, you haven't seen him in a while.
I actually read on Reddit, someone that worked on that movie behind the scenes, he said that Sylvester Stallone is such a piece of shit that he was screaming at Dolph Lundgren because he couldn't get his lines right. So bad that Dolph Lundgren cried.
Oh, you almost whipped his ass in Rocky IV. Come on. You can do this. You were getting steroids shot in you, boy. Come on.
Yeah, but poor dude. I mean, it makes me feel bad.
You killed Carl Weathers. You could take Stallone.
Another good action movie. I know you're going to agree with the action movie. The Matrix.
It's too sci-fi.
See,
I knew
it's action. It's action sci-fi.
Action movie.
It's action sci-fi.
So, okay,
but
you could say Die Hard is too.
How is that
sci-fi? Yeah.
You could say it's drama
because of the whole scenario.
Well, it's pretty dramatic being locked in a building.
No, hold on a second.
Terrorists.
In all consideration, science fiction means that it's fiction to begin with. Okay, now one guy fucking taking them all out, It's to me fucking science fiction.
Well,
Unless
how
he pulls
he was-
out a ray gun,
Look,
it's not science.
It's how
fiction.
he was doing it, though. He was using the building to his advantage.
That's what's good about the movie. It's just a regular fucking cop.
It's fucking Home Alone as an action movie.
And Die Hard basically started...
Yeah, you know I'm right.
No,
You know I'm right.
He wasn't setting traps.
No, he wasn't setting
But
traps.
he was using the...
No, he wasn't.
Joe Pesci didn't show up, so I
Grab the handle.
Daniel Stern didn't come through.
No, it's not Home Alone. That's what the appeal of the movie is, that it's still fairly grounded. I mean, of course, it's fantastical and like crazy shit happens, but it's pretty fucking grounded. Almost never since, I believe, or before then, did you have an action hero that was just your average fucking schmo. He wasn't fucking ripped. He wasn't this crazy shooter or could do all these crazy ass things.
Dirty
He
Harry.
was.
I just literally... What could he do that was crazy? He just had a really cool fucking gun.
Yeah, but
that
he
was it.
But he was fearless. He just walked around. Hey, punk.
He wasn't fearless. He just didn't give a shit to die. Like he was so removed from everything.
But Bruce Willis in the movie is fucking terrified all the time. He's just like, oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna do now? And he's up on there and like, holy Jesus, what the fuck am I gonna do now? He ties that fire hose on him and he stands there on the edge. And it's like, Jesus, what the fuck am I doing? I mean, like, no action movie before or since.
It was against type at that point because in the 80s you had Schwarzenegger and Stallone fucking roided out as fuck and just ripping people's heads off. I get that. But
He's more relatable than anyone.
But Alan Rickman makes it for me.
Well,
And,
that too.
and could you not pick a more stereotypical German name? Hans Gruber.
And also, this has to be said before I forget because no one gives this movie enough credit. Die Hard 3 with a Vengeance is phenomenal.
I prefer 2.
Yeah.
Really?
I do.
Y'all are fucking crazy.
I'm not saying that 3 is a total piece of shit. I'm just saying I prefer 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree on that.
Jesus.
You would. Wasn't the fucking bad guy in that one German too? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was naked in his hotel room and shit, doing weird fucking poses and yoga and shit. That was weird.
Yeah. That was, what's his name? Jesus, Frank Darabont, one of his go-to guys.
Can I go back to the first one and say that also Carl Winslow makes it for me too?
Yeah.
Thank you. Reginald
And how many...
Vanville
Was he in
Johnson.
all of the Die Hards, actually?
No.
He was
not
in
the third.
Yeah, he was in 2. I remember the first
One or
two.
2.
Okay. Didn't he... Wait.
He was making that Sweet Family Matters money at that point. He didn't need
Yeah, he's still picking up fucking...
Steve
royalties
Urkel
on
checks. Boy, he didn't give a fuck. Would
That's
you?
true.
You playing second fiddle to a kid in suspenders? Fuck. Carrot cheese.
So, best Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Oh, we're going best Christmas movie? Fuck me.
No, I was joking.
Black Christmas. I forgot to... not that that's the best one. That's just one I like.
What about the Star Wars Christmas special?
You know what I actually liked as a kid? Pee-wee's Christmas special.
Haven't seen it.
Magic Johnson's on it.
All right.
I don't know if he had HIV. Well, I guess he did.
His best work was whacking off in a movie theater.
Or you could say Pee-wee's Big Adventure. No, Magic Johnson's in it. I don't know if he had released it. He had HIV
In
yet,
the
but
movie theater?
I mean, I'm sure it was the '80s. That's crazy shit going on then.
All right.
How did we survive?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Man,
Do the fucking math. I wasn't born in the '80s.
It was 91
well,
or 92.
God damn, he was right on the money. 91.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, you were 6 years.
91. Hell yeah. So I got all the shit.
So, all right. Well, it's a great Die Hard best Christmas movie.
personally, like for me,
I don't have a favorite Christmas movie, so I can't sit here and say that
It's Christmas Vacation for me, hands down.
It is for me too, probably.
Yeah.
if I have to pick, I have to go Gremlins.
Hallelujah, holy shit.
I
just
can't
me.
argue with that. I mean,
Gremlins has always been like my favorite Christmas movie.
it was supposed to be released around Christmas time, I believe, and they released it in June or July.
Goddamn.
Joe Dante and them still talk about it to this day, that people were so confused. They walk in the movie theater during the summertime, and it's just, Christmas, so coming down.
I'm not gonna lie, that used to like it made me sad as a kid. Gremlins did, the end did, for sure. Until I watched the new batch.
The new batch is fantastic.
I mean, Hulk Hogan's in it for like 5 seconds.
The new batch, I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't the right follow-up. They just made that movie to make a Gremlins movie.
They also probably contracted after the success. If the first one was a big deal, they probably had to make a second.
Well, yeah, and they literally were, like, I was reading, they were in a meeting, and they were just basically like...
Throw it. Just,
yeah, like, what can we do? Put Hulk Hogan in it. Like, just
well,
random
you gotta
shit.
think it was like 90 or 91. Like, he was, like... He'd probably reached probably the zenith of his career at that point. So, to have him in it was like, kids will love that.
But no, what I was going to say is that, what ideas can we do for other Gremlins? And then that's when they came up with, like, how about we do an electricity one?
Oh, well, yeah, the ideas for the Gremlins.
What happened is, the studio wanted to make one for a long time. Joe Dante said no. They tried every possible way with everyone else to try to get it done. Nothing worked out. They came back to Joe Dante and they said, okay, do whatever the fuck you want. We need a sequel. Okay, I'll do whatever I want. That's why it's just the most ridiculous, stupid fucking shit.
It's kind of like Halloween 2, the original one. Like, Carpenter didn't want to direct it. He didn't want it to fucking be a franchise until they were like, here's a shitload of money. And I've read I either read or heard an interview where they were talking to him about it. He was like, I was literally drinking like a case of beer every night, just writing whatever the fuck I could just to shut him up.
Gremlins 2 would be more if he did Halloween 4 or 5. Is that the one with the cult?
6.
6.
Fuck me.
Yeah. That's really more comparable.
All right, so it's settled. Gremlins best Christmas movie.
This is a debate that would go on. I mean, you can't pick one. I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
If we had a conversation,
Christmas Vacation is up there too to me.
I'm not even throwing that in the running as the best Christmas movie. I just know that this debate would never end between Gremlins and Die Hard.
Yeah. I say Gremlins best action movie.
Hey, I knew it. I fucking knew it. But yeah, it did. That movie made me sad as shit as a kid. At the end
to me, it was Terminator 2 that made me sad as shit.
Oh, when he fucking thumbs up him, shit, dude.
As a little kid, I cried like nothing else.
God, that's right.
When he was going down and its sun was like going up, I was just crying, man. So,
you know, I was crying. I didn't cry when I watched it. I thought it was cool. I was like, oh man, that's what made me cry was Terminator 3. Just seeing that it was going to be released.
Yeah,
that's what got me.
So
Norwegian descent. That actress that plays the third Terminator, the female.
I liked the idea of that,
she's
though.
Norwegian.
I liked the idea of that, though. It was just such a shitty movie.
Yeah, no, I like that idea, too. I mean, you have to do something different.
It's hard coming back from, like, you had Schwarzenegger as the original Terminator, original bad guy, fucking good. Yeah. Then you had Robert Patrick, fucking amazing as the fucking T-1000. Then you had her. It's hard. That's hard to fucking...
It was just the scene, I think it was in the bathroom when they were fighting for the first time.
Yeah.
And that little blonde lady is just throwing that big-ass fucking lumberjack around. I thought it was wonderful.
That's the same way in 2 whenever the two Terminators meet for the first time in that mall. And Robert Patrick takes Schwarzenegger and throws him through the wall. Yeah. I read that when they were filming that, Schwarzenegger was talking to James Cameron and he was like, I don't think he should be able to do that. I should be able to pick him up and throw him. And he's like, no, that's not how this works.
He's heavier than you.
He was like, you can't just keep doing this.
He's solid fucking metal. He can do it.
But anyway, I want to know movies that make you cry now, Martin. I can name 3 right off the fucking top of my head.
As a kid, it was Terminator 2. And the other one...
I'm not saying as a child, motherfucker.
No, that was as a child, sorry.
I'm emotionally void, so I don't know.
Yeah, the other movie would have been All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Okay, I can see that.
That was, as a kid, that one got me too.
You got anything?
I smile when dogs die.
Damn. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I don't.
He's like, I invented rotten.
While we're talking, I have 4 now. Come on now.
Okay, well, start. I got a thing.
As a kid, E.T. Every fucking time.
Okay, yeah.
And
I think I did.
What's even funnier about this, okay? It all comes back around. So my son is about 3 years old. Maybe 3. Definitely 3. And we get up one morning and we go into the living room and, we're eating breakfast or whatever. And I'm just scrolling through the movie channels trying to find something for him to watch. Well, E.T.'s on. I'm like, shit, yeah, I love E.T. I've put like this mental block in my head about E.T., I guess, because I didn't think anything about it. I'm sitting there watching it, comes to the end and the end plays and the credits start rolling. And I just look over at him and I'm about to ask him, how he liked it. And he's already staring at me. Tears streaming down his face. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, duh. And so guess what Ben had to do? I made up all of this shit about how E.T. comes back to Earth for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. A whole bunch of lies. And I'm like,
E.T. Christmas special.
Eventually, exactly. So eventually I'm like, I get to thinking about it and I'm like, man, he's going to figure out none of this is fucking true. And what saved my ass was that commercial they put on in Christmas when E.T. actually does fucking come back and Elliot's a grown man with his own kids. Oh, yeah. And I was like, holy fucking thank you. I was like, thank you, saved my fucking ass on that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, so E.T. for sure. As I got older...
Can I just say, what would be fucking hilarious if there was actually a thing where E.T. kept coming back, so it would be like Everybody Loves Raymond, with the parents just keep coming back, and Elliot, after a while, is just like, God damn, dude.
Fuck off.
Can you just fuck off?
I know I'll be right here. Just go, or you'll be right here. Just go. You're not letting you be here. You're here.
Finger on the doorbell.
So, as I got older, Ghost.
Ghost?
Patrick Swayze. The fucking end of it, dude?
Really?
After the...
I still remember the theme song that plays.
Oh,
but it's a music thing.
Unchained Melody?
No.
Just the music itself, the score.
Yeah, the original soundtrack that plays.
My mom loved that movie.
Oh my god, dude! When like the demons carry that piece of shit dude off, right, and he goes to hell.
That freaked me out.
Right, that's got even for like 90 and the shitty fucking effects. You're like, holy shit! And then but when the fucking she can see him again, and then all of a sudden the fucking bright light comes to him and he's going to be taken away and she's fucking Demi Moore's rigid ass is fucking streaming tears. Fuck me, that'll get you. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
What?
John Candy. When he explains to Steve Martin that his wife is actually dead and through the whole movie he's been talking about her and he's acting as though she's still alive. But then, basically, they go on this whole trip to get back to fucking Chicago, right? And they're finally there. And Steve Martin's going to take a subway I don't know. Fuck it, he's going home. And they finally part ways. And he's sitting on the subway or the train, and all of a sudden it's replaying in his head everything John Candy said about his wife. And he pieces it together that she's not fucking alive anymore. And that he doesn't have anywhere to go. So he comes back, and John Candy's just still sitting there in the fucking, terminal. And he just breaks down to him and tells him everything, and then he, takes him home to his family. Fuck that. Not fuck that, but it just gets me. And finally, number 4, a movie you two probably don't know. Somewhere in Time.
No.
No?
No.
It's got Christopher Reeve in it.
Sounds familiar.
It was at the height of his Superman. Superman 1 had just come out, 2 may have been out already, I don't know, but he was fucking in demand. He made Somewhere in Time, which is about a writer that goes to this hotel to work on his new book, and he's got something fucking like a brain tumor or some shit, and somebody there is telling him about how you can, what is that thing where you could, lucid dream? Yeah. And he sees this painting on the wall of this woman set back in the 1800s or whatever, and he lucid dreams that he's there. So the whole movie is basically this giant fucking dream of him being in this town, and he meets the woman from the painting, and they fall in love, and they're gonna get married. And then, like, on the day of the fucking wedding, you have to use something from your time to, like, go back, right? I think it's a penny, maybe? Is what he used, and it dropped onto the floor, and he goes and picks it up, and when he picks it up, he looks at it, and it says 1980 or 1979 on it, and it shoots him back. And he can't go back in time now. Like, he can't go back to that moment. And he ends up dying because of the tumor. So it leaves you with
I've heard of that movie.
You're like sitting there wondering if it's lucid dreaming, or is it him actually dying, and he's whatever. That's fucking tough.
So familiar.
Yeah, I know,
That's
right?
fucking tough to watch.
But, like... For me, personally, like, nowadays, I can't say any movie that actually make me cry. There might be some movies that, like, make my eyes glaze over.
The Adam Project did that for me.
I don't know.
It came out on Netflix probably last year.
Oh, I watched that one.
You know what I'm talking about with Ryan Reynolds in it?
What part made...
The fucking end! What the fuck, dude?
No. I'm trying to remember the end of that.
Okay, there's a younger version of him, Ryan Reynolds' character, and his dad, which is Mark Ruffalo. Right? And they're out, like, his dad the whole time has not, like, through his childhood, wasn't there for him. And then he dies, and now he's back with him again, so they go out and they play catch. And the smaller version of Ryan Reynolds throws the ball, and it goes past Mark Ruffalo, and he turns to go get it. When he turns back around, they're gone.
Yeah.
Fuck me. How the fuck does it not affect you in any way?
Like I said...
he's just a statue. He has no emotion.
For me, like, there's some movies that make my eyes glaze over, but I can't think of particular movies right now. I'm like... I know there's been some, I just can't think of what movies it was.
Green Mile.
Okay, I can agree with... I can see that. I personally...
I can understand it, but it didn't do anything for me.
It didn't do much for me, but I can understand it.
Oh, whenever... for sure. I've always been against the death penalty.
Yeah, that's what I'm. But I'm
with that movie there, it just kind of covered all grounds. Like, okay, so this guy confesses to have done what he did, but he regrets it. And Delacroix, the second guy too, same thing. I'm sorry for what I did. I'd give anything to take it back. And you got the guy that never did anything wrong.
Right.
You know? And just this big old teddy bear and all the hate. He walks out there and says, all these people here really hate me. Well, feel what we feel. We don't hate you. And when they put that hood on him, and he said, don't put me in the dark. I'm scared of the dark.
Yeah.
And I'm getting goosebumps now thinking about it.
So there is a grain of emotion in it.
It just has to be. That's wonderful.
It just has to be Tom Hanks and the guy, that big black guy that died.
When he steps on the mouse.
And just with no fucking remorse.
Yeah. Pussy!
That's fucked up.
It brings the mouse back and just the cries of happiness that Delacroix does. I mean, it's so good. The acting and everything. What's his name? The guy that plays the fucking nutbag.
I can't remember his name, but he's such a dick.
He's
good actor.
One of my favorite actors.
Good actor.
He's so good. He was in that Moon movie.
Moon movie?
Yeah. I'm not going to spoil it if y'all haven't seen it, but watch it.
Well, I got to know what it
is. He wakes up on the moon on the base, and for some reason, he's all alone on the moon.
What the fuck is this?
Okay.
It's really good.
So I'm looking through right now.
It's called Moon.
Some of the saddest movies.
I'm sure Martin will say probably Jurassic Park.
No. It's one of my favorite movies.
I'm kidding.
When Sam Jackson's arm drops down.
Now, I can definitely see the movie My Girl for some people.
Oh.
That's a movie that for some people
glasses.
I can see that, but like,
it didn't do anything for me.
I was a kid whenever I was.
The Iron Giant
didn't really affect me as a child that much.
Toy Story 2.
Why?
I don't know.
Why Toy Story 2? Toy Story 4, if anything. Or 3. I don't remember which one. 3. 3 is what I'm thinking of.
Then there's The Notebook.
No.
Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Where the Red Fern Grows. Holy fuck me running.
The Color Purple.
Yeah,
I've seen it. I've seen it.
What is the movie Denzel Washington is the abusive husband and the wife screams she's been abused by him for like decades and she finally stands up to him.
Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, actually the movie Jojo Rabbit.
Never seen it.
Have you seen it?
Sounds like an anime.
No. Jojo Rabbit is actually about a little kid and his best friend is the imaginary Hitler.
Here we go with Hitler.
Hitler! Does that register on your favorite movies, Martin?
No. I was
scale?
just looking at the list.
The meter
And
starts
it's
right?
actually on the 35 saddest movies. You should watch it. It's pretty good, actually.
The list I pulled up fucking sucks.
It's wasn't there a movie with fucking Golden Retriever and it has
Airbud.
Marley.
Yes,
And
Marley and me?
Yeah, it's sad, but no. The list I pulled up, saddest movies, Selena is number 1.
all right.
Okay.
Alright. I agree. What the fuck? Is that even
Yeah, some of the stuff I'm here I had never fucking heard of, but it's let's see, heartbreaking tearjerkers.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, I think I'm looking at the same fucking list now too.
I never actually saw Pursuit of Happiness.
Okay,
Alright, it's pretty sweet.
This is a bunch of movies that I'm like Forrest Gump.
Is this the list?
Holy fuck. Look at that.
Yeah, we're looking at the same fucking list.
Yeah. Now, Forrest Gump, actually, it didn't make me cry.
No.
But it made me, almost weep.
Actually, so that one I will
To
say.
me, it's the music
Yeah.
that goes along with the feather in the wind. Now
Inside Out.
the fact that he, I don't know what kind of affliction he had, fell in love with a whore, that didn't bother me.
Oh, actually, I got one that I haven't seen on the list or anything like that. Never Ending Story.
Oh, fuck me.
When the horse dies.
Atreyu. Not that Atreyu's not the horse, is it?
No.
Selfish
Atreyu.
choice.
Never watched it.
Oh, okay.
Inside Out.
I'm sure your ass be fucking fapping.
Damn.
You know what it's about, right?
No.
The Nazis
Selfish
come to the
choice?
Jews and try to take the kids. You have to choose one of the kids to give it to the Nazis.
Are you sure it wouldn't have been you actually enjoying that more?
Me?
You told me about your granddaddy.
What the fuck?
That was confidential. Who I fuck is my business. Okay?
Wait,
My God.
going from your granddaddy to who I fuck? Wait, what?
Oh, there was a difference. There was a different story. Well, I fucked him too, so it's fine.
Oh,
It's not technically lying.
At least
This is just vulgar.
At least you can breathe that way.
Brokeback Mountain.
I just looked at that too.
Never watched it.
Brokeback Mountain actually made me extremely
I never watched it.
teary-eyed.
Life is Beautiful.
Don't even know
Y'all
what that
never
is.
really
Never. I don't know.
Oh, Up.
up the
Yeah,
I hate the movie, but the first 10 minutes are gold.
It's just it will glaze your eyes a little bit. I think.
Okay.
Titanic is on the list, obviously. Beaches.
Wait, what was that first
Molly
one?
and Me. There.
What
it
was
is.
the first one you said? Before
Titanic.
Beaches? Titanic?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't into that at all. Seems too fictional.
I wonder why, James Cameron.
Beaches.
To sci-fi.
Bitches.
Come on, I'm waiting. I gave y'all four fucking bangers right off the top of my head.
Well, I told you, fucking Terminator 2, man.
Beautiful Boy. Did y'all watch that? Steve Carell?
No.
Sure didn't.
7 pounds.
It's no. I mean, I can't think of any right off, and I understand where you say the movie fucking
E.T.?
no, well that too.
Planes,
but,
Trains, and
no,
Automobiles?
Ghost. I understand that. It's what movie was I also thinking of? The Mask. I'm not talking about Jim Carrey.
That's what I was like, what?
You're talking about yeah.
Mask. It's just Mask. Yeah. Rocky Dennis. Yeah. Gotcha.
That one is also
Look,
one like
it probably
that,
it probably would have got me, but I cannot stand Cher. So for what that's worth, no.
Okay, Good Will Hunting.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's a sadder Robin Williams movie than that.
The dad one, or which one?
The fuck. Huh?
The greatest dad of the year or something like that.
Okay, no.
It's funny you should say
dreams
that.
may come, I'm pretty sure is what I'm thinking of.
I just thought of a movie that made me cry.
Oh my God.
Dad. Ted Danson and Jack Lemmon.
I've never watched it.
No one, just about no one's ever watched it. But the thing is, I watched it. I made Darty watch it, and he came back and he said, "It's just one of the best movies I've ever seen." It's a drama movie, and the thing is, whenever you're young and watch it, you can still appreciate it, but you appreciate it from a young person's perspective. I rewatched it in the mid-2000s when I was in my late teens, in my 20s, and I appreciated it from a different perspective. I rewatched it a couple of years ago as a grown man.
And it's another...
And now it just blew my mind.
You would expect Ted Danson and Jack Lemmon not to be a drama.
It's fantastic.
That movie actually... So here's a movie... ever heard of the movie Her?
Yeah. That's with Joaquin Phoenix, isn't it? Is it?
Yes, it could be. I think
Yeah,
so.
the AI thing.
Yeah. That one was,
The AI sparked his interest. It wasn't whoever actor that he does.
it wasn't the AI.
It's because Joaquin Phoenix is now fucking human himself.
That Dana McBride's in it.
Jacqueline Phoenix is
Anyway,
now human himself.
we just looking shit up right now, so no.
But anyone listening, watch Dad.
I feel like that I watched it. I don't remember.
I know that I've never seen this movie.
You should. I'm just telling you.
No, I like the show Dads.
The fuck is that?
They had fucking...
Talking Three Dads with Ted Danson and Tom Selleck.
No, it's...
that was 3 Men and a Baby.
Yeah.
3 Men and a Baby.
No, Dads has fucking... what's his name? With Green in it.
Green.
No,
Tom Green?
No, it's not Tom Green.
Well, we're running out of options there.
Fucking... God damn it. He's also in...
The Color Green?
Hold on. God
The
damn
Hulk?
it. I'm trying to think of the...
Mark Ruffalo?
Dads.
If this doesn't solidify him being absolutely...
Seth Green.
Oh, I
Seth
forgot about Seth Green.
Yeah. Those are the guys in it. I don't remember what the fucking say his name.
Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah. But...
Martin Mull
Is
is
that
in
how
it?
you say his name?
Giovanni Ribisi?
Ribsy?
Ribisi.
I thought it was Ribisi.
That's probably right, and he's probably saying it wrong.
Motherfucker!
He's the only English-speaking person here.
Yeah, you dickbag.
But that's not an English name.
Ribsy!
I don't give a flying fuck.
But no, those are the actors in it.
I literally knew 3 of them.
Yeah. So, that show is a comedy show, but it only lasted for like 1 season because it was very stereotype stuff, where they're making fun of like Asians and.
Well, Martin Mull is in it, so I'm almost game just from that.
Yeah, it's funny. I loved it.
Do you even know who I'm talking about? No. Okay.
One of the dads.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
He was in Clue. He was on Roseanne.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. He was Leon, the dude who owned the fucking restaurant she worked at.
Oh, shit.
That's Martin Mull.
Yeah.
God damn.
Right. You know I'm bad with that. Fuck you.
You should be able to see him and be like, yeah, that's him.
I just couldn't recall it. Okay, I don't watch fucking Roseanne on a.
I'm not
fucking
saying.
regular basis.
Oh. Neither do I. But I do watch. Shit, now you've pissed me off. I can't fucking talk. I couldn't talk to begin with, now it's even worse. But I watch Clue on a regular basis, because that's a fucking great movie.
I mean, I don't watch it on a regular basis, but it's a good movie.
You ever seen Clue? Okay, you've seen Clue. Never seen. Oh my god, what?
I've played Clue.
Well, yeah.
You know what? I watched the movie, but I haven't played the game.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Tim Curry is in it. He's like the fucking star. And it's goddamn amazing.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
He won't watch it. And you won't play the game. Fuck you both. We're going to fucking watch it and play the goddamn game at the same time.
We're going to watch it while we play the fucking game.
While we record the podcast.
That's our Let's Play. Let's play Clue.
Let's play Clue. Do they have a digital version?
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's got digital.
Tune in next week for some Clue.
But, no.
You want to slap a bow on this, Martin? Jesus,
Yeah,
how long have we been going
I was
for?
getting ready to say the same thing.
Fuck all. We've only almost gone 2 hours.
49 minutes. Yeah. So
we've gone 49 minutes?
An hour and 49 minutes.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So
I thought I had a stroke for a minute there.
We settled the best action movie, Gremlins.
It's horror.
Motherfucker. It's comedy.
It's a horror comedy.
Action.
It's not action! Jesus Christ.
Then fucking Gizmo is fucking driving the damn Bobby cars through the damn
Yeah,
thing.
when he
That
does the
was
Steve
fucking
McQueen
action right
thing.
there.
That's a name that's come up twice today.
He fucking put the damn thing on like Rambo. That was fucking action right there.
Are you making fun of Bullet and how I mentioned Bullet earlier?
No, I was talking about the Gremlins.
Oh.
No, the Bullet thing was... we were making fun of Bruce Willis.
You don't remember at the end of Gremlins where Gizmo fucking takes a bandana and puts it on and shit?
Yes, I know.
That's Gremlins 2.
No, that's 1.
That's 2 as well.
Did he do that in 2 also?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
No. The first one is Steve McQueen when he's watching that race movie and he's sitting there.
Didn't he put the bandana on?
That's the second movie.
Oh, well, then the second.
That's when he watches Rambo. He puts the bandana on and he makes that little makeshift bow.
Yeah. Oh.
And he shoots the spider gremlin.
Yeah, fuck that spider gremlin, by the way.
Yeah. I figured it'd be your favorite.
No, I hate spiders. Like, I have to kill them. Like, fine, that's fine. But fuck. No. Why do you think I can't play Resident Evil?
Because of the zombies.
No, they're fine. The liquors, fine.
Zombies
don't care.
me.
You like the liquors?
Yes, I do.
I like the liquors.
Nemesis? Fucking Nemesis? Nemesis? I don't mind that. But it's those goddamn giant tarantulas. I can't get past that.
So, do you like the movie Eight-Legged Freaks?
Fuck no, scared me to death as a child. Just the commercial would fuck me up.
What about the movie...
Arachnophobia.
Yes.
Actually, I do like that movie.
Do you?
Oh.
Weirdly enough, I do like Arachnophobia.
Why do you like that one?
John Goodman.
I'm
fucking with you, no. Jeff Daniels. No, no, it's just a good movie.
All right.
But, you know, the premise I'm not a big fan of, but...
Let me ask a quick question. So, you hate spiders.
Hate them.
Now, there was a movie...
it's a phobia, I can't help it.
Yeah, I know. There's another movie that's about ticks. How do you feel about ticks? Do you feel the same way
Yeah, I know
about
they're
ticks?
arachnid, but no, they don't bother me as much.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Even though they literally suck your blood.
Yeah, they are worse than fucking spiders.
No, they're
spiders
not.
will at least like fuck off, and they're
No.
like, I don't want you here.
Spiders are not.
Why
Tick is
didn't
like,
God create animals to suck your dick? That's what I want to know.
maybe a leech?
There you go.
They will suck on your dick.
I'll suck on anything.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what to say.
But the reason...
How did you do that?
Quick recall, bud. He hit
My
that
wife's
one
going to call you. How did you do that? How did you make him shut up?
She's about to invest a lot of ticks. Or leeches, I mean. No, the thing about ticks that like I don't have a problem with is they're not as fast as spiders. Like, the quickness of spiders bother the fuck out of me. And have you ever seen a tick the size of a goddamn wolf spider? No, you haven't. There you go.
I believe it was episode 6 we were talking about spiders, looking up grass spiders. That I
Fuck me, yep, fuck that, fuck it.
Fuck the fuck.
I have wolf spiders at my house. And
Well, I'm kind of tired, but okay, bend over.
Yeah, so a lot of times people think that fucking like it's a brown lacrosse when it's actually
what was that again?
Brown lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck.
A brown LaCroix? No, but
That sounds like something Steve McQueen would drive in the 60s.
a brown recluse. It's a recluse.
Oh, recluse. Sorry.
Recluse.
Yeah, I don't like those either, of course. But it's just the big fuckers that... Oh, no.
The big fuckers?
Yeah.
I used to have a pet tarantula.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad you don't now, or I wouldn't be sitting here.
What do you feel about snakes?
Don't have a problem with them. I'll kill them. That, like, you know, obviously, like
I don't
rattlesnakes.
have a problem with it. I will kill them.
Like, like rattlesnakes and stuff, but, like, I'll kill those. But, like, normal fucking, like, ball python, stuff like that, I'll hold them. I'll fucking let them do whatever.
My wife and my dad, they're terrified of snakes.
My dad...
It's like fucking Indiana Jones times 2,000.
Yeah, that's exactly how my dad is. And we're the complete opposite. Spiders, he doesn't give a shit about. Snakes, deathly afraid of.
I don't get it.
So I have no problem with either one of those. I would have a pet snake. My wife hates them, so I don't have one. I would possibly have a pet spider.
If that fucking thing gets loose in the house, that's my thing. Like it's
You
the same
know
way
what
with
they
a snake.
lose.
It's the same way with a snake. You can fucking snake can.
Yeah, but a snake will fucking lift the lid if it's big enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could drop accidentally fucking get people take the fucking tarantulas out of the little terrarium they have them in and hold them and and if it just blip, blip, blip,
So-
fuck that.
That's what this is.
It starts sounding like fucking R2D2.
Goddamn have tap shoes on if it falls that motherfucker. I killed
Fucking
you gotta,
spider runs out like fucking Three Stooges.
you gotta understand, I killed a wolf spider at my house. In my kitchen, that sounded like it had goddamn tap shoes on. I knew it was there before I saw it. Like it's, and I'm like, fucking what?
Yeah, shoes on.
I sounded like it had goddamn tap
Kill it
shoes on.
deliver. Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling.
Yeah.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
Believe me, it didn't get that out of there before my
that
shoe
just
hit.
reminded me of fucking Spaceballs right there.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, I would totally have a pet snake, definitely. I like snakes. Spider, now the thing is that the spider that I had was very aggressive, actually.
Don't tell him that.
Like, you would feed it. Like, okay, when you feed it and you would put, like, something in there, you would have to take a spoon and put it in there because as soon as something comes into the
Enclosure.
yeah, that I had, the spider would just fucking go after whatever would come near it. And so when you use the spoon, I had a metal spoon, right? I put it in there and you just hear clunk because of the teeth fucking hitting the damn spoon.
You pull out, it's only the handle with the spoon left.
So after I had to get rid of the spider because my sister, when she was young, she was trying to open the thing and let it out.
How do spiders get out?
So I got rid of the spider and gave it to a friend that also already had a scorpion.
Holy goddamn. First of all, I hate to interrupt you, but if there's nothing worse than a fucking spider, it's a thing with pincers and a goddamn stinger. Go ahead.
I bought a scorpion, like a stuffed scorpion at the Canary Islands. It was in a little picture frame. And it was a real scorpion that was stuffed. And it's still in the drawer back home at Mom and Dad's. You pull out the drawer, you move some envelopes and shit, and all of a sudden it's like, da-da-da-da. It's right there.
But, so I gave it to my buddy that then had I don't know for how long, whatever, but he ended up getting bit twice by that spider.
What kind of spider was it?
It was a tarantula.
See? Nothing good can come of these things.
It was like a brown something tarantula.
God almighty.
Brown recluse tarantula.
That's a brown recluse.
Recluse.
Oh, it just fuck. Oh,
What are we
no.
doing
Just
with the
talking
fun?
about it fucks me up.
Really?
Yes. I don't know what it is.
It's just like you need some
Okay,
Nesquik.
let me ask a question. In a scenario where you drive down the road, have you?
Oh,
ever
it's
had-
happened.
I imagine it happened. It happens to anybody.
It happens.
So when it happened, did you fucking swerve all over the road, or did
No,
you keep it
I
calm?
maintained, but it was hard.
So there's been times where I see like a spider on my leg, and I just go, just fucking smack the shit out of it, or just flick it out of the window. If I
Now
can.
look, it's not like small spiders. They're fine. I don't give a shit about them.
Okay, so small spiders
Just
don't
the one
bother
with
you.
tap shoes.
Yeah, it's the one that comes fucking barreling through the goddamn
Okay,
kitchen.
what about jumping spiders?
No, they're adorable.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they don't bother me either.
They're smart as hell too.
No, it's like when you get to about brown recluse size and up is when I start not know.
They're not big.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
They can be though. They can be about like that big, but they can fuck your whole world up. That's why I don't like those.
We're talking.
I don't like it.
Okay, then I have to ask, if it's a black widow, for example, they're tiny.
They get smashed.
Okay, so you can care less about.
Are we talking Gen C smashed or?
Oh no! Listen. You're now just nitpicking at this point.
I just have to ask because it's the phobia. I understand
Okay,
the phobia,
listen. If it's a small spider, no matter if it's going to, wreck my goddamn. No matter if it's going to wreck my shit or not. If it's a small spider, I'm going to kill it, but it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not going to be like, ugh. When it gets to a wolf spider size, that's when I'm like, fuck. And
Aren't there many different types of wolf spiders?
I don't fucking know. The ones with the big ass.
Yes and no, but a lot of people think that's the brown
recluse.
They mistake actually a wolf spider for them.
How? Wolf spiders are much bigger than a brown recluse.
A lot of people, but because of the color and because of that stuff, a lot of times.
Oh no, I know the difference.
I'm colorblind.
No, I know the fucking difference in them giant bastards. No, it's when it gets that size. I don't want that thing near me. Like, no.
I actually have a thing. I don't care that much about spiders, but when they get to a certain size, like those fucking bastards that I get in my house sometimes, they're like the size of my...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I won't step on it. I won't kill them.
The fuck do you do?
I kick them out or something. Because they're so big, it's the equivalent, in my mind, to stepping on a fucking cat.
I get that.
So you're saying it's like stepping on a pet?
It's a lot more mess, too.
They're so big, you can feel it. You're like literally... It would be like me putting my hand
I would
on
imagine
the
it would be
cat.
satisfying for Ben.
Yes, it would. I'll beat the fuck out of that thing.
You just get to this boxing match with
If
a
I
fucking
could kill
spider.
it from a distance, like a flamethrower or something, fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'll tell you the worst experience I've had with wolf spiders, and I was at my sister's house. We would smoke in the garage, right? So we're out in the garage.
What are you smoking?
Cigarettes.
With?
My ex-brother-in-law?
With?
Laced with?
Nothing laced with anything. We were drinking, if that helps your need for there to be some kind of substance there. But anyway, so we're sitting on this. We used to have these like bar stools you'd sit on, right? So we're sitting on these bar stools, right? And it was either one of us was telling a story, and like I put my foot down, but I put it down kind of aggressively, so it kind of went like that, right? This motherfucker come out from the side of the wall where she had some shit laying there and came towards me, like, aggressively. Right? So I had a sandal, and I just fucking smashed it. The sound of that one drew another one. 2 in a row, boy. I fucking killed both of them, and we went the fuck back into the house. We're like, no. And he was like, I'm calling an exterminator tomorrow. Like... So, no.
Can I give you a recommendation, actually, if you don't like spiders?
Fuck you, dude.
No, can I give
I thought you were going to fuck me over.
No,
okay.
A recommendation. So, you see my diffuser over there.
Peppermint.
Yes, peppermint or scent and stuff like that.
You can't stand it.
Correct. And that's with most bugs, as a matter of fact, and like especially spiders. It will actually keep them away.
Yeah.
Now, also glue traps are great, too.
Do you think I want to see that motherfucker in a glue trap still alive?
I mean, if you're sadistic, maybe.
I want it fucking...
It's like, come closer.
I want it fucking...
You just see the little fangs going, yeah.
I want it fucking dead. But because of my fear of, bigger size spiders, that has fucked me over in playing like Resident Evil, motherfucking...
Gosh, is that bad, really?
Yeah, dude. It freaks me the fuck out.
Damn.
What is that one game, Elder Scrolls, fucking... Skyrim has giant fucking spiders in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, scares the shit out of me. I played it. What fucking broke me on that one is the first one I saw. I was riding past this like little forest deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a goddamn giant tarantula fighting a grizzly bear.
So I'm guessing you're not going to play the VR version of Skyrim.
Fuck you, bud. No.
So you never
That's even worse.
So you didn't finish Harry Potter. Was it the second or third one?
Look,
that had
if
the
you
big
can,
spiders?
Yeah, but that was like early to mid 2000 CGI, so it looked kind of shitty. Even though you can say, "Oh, Resident Evil 1," but
yeah,
you got to think I was a kid when I tried to play that. I haven't revisited it since,
So,
who wants to? Those games suck.
So we know for Ben's birthday, we're gonna buy him a pet tarantula.
I will fucking kill it on the spot in front of you.
You probably wouldn't kill
Next
it
time we
because you
record-
probably run away from it.
Next time we record, we're going to bring a fucking tarantula.
No.
It's going to sit here in a place of Seaver or Jay.
No.
In a cage.
Hell no. You can fuck right
It's going to
off. I
sit
will
there
be here.
staring at you.
I will see this thing and leave.
Let me ask you a question. If somebody goes, I give you $1 million if you hold this spider.
Nope.
Even if they were holding it in front of you.
Don't care.
And the spider doesn't do anything.
Don't give a shit.
Have you seen the... was it X Factor?
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor.
They had to
When
eat the fucking cave-dwelling spiders. Yep.
The camel spiders.
Yep. Yep. I saw it. They also ate African cave-dwelling spiders. Have you seen them sons of bitches?
Yeah, those cave ones with the big-ass fucking...
That fucking can smack you, have spiked little fucking thing. Nope.
So, also by size, quick question. So you said, like, little ones don't bother you, but big ones do.
Yeah, size matters. Ha, ha, ha. Dick jokes.
No.
Go ahead.
God damn it, no.
That's usually where you go with it.
Daddy long legs.
Huh?
Daddy long legs.
Don't bother me.
Okay. Because, I mean, technically they are bigger but smaller at the same time.
Yeah, but they don't really mess with you, and they can't do
No, they can't do shit.
Inadvertently, they mess with you.
Yeah, but
because they don't know how to fly. I fucking...
Fly?
They fly?
They don't... Oh, no. I'm thinking about mayflies. I'm thinking about mayflies.
I just imagine... Like,
I was like, what kind of daddy long legs they have in Norway?
I'm imagining right now a daddy long leg spider going, man, I know I can fly.
I just don't know how.
And that's when Jiminy Cricket comes down. When you wish upon a star.
You see a daddy long leg on the ceiling, and it's like, today's the day.
I got
Today is the day. I'm going to do it.
I can't. No, daddy long legs, they don't bother me.
To bend is what you are.
Fucking terrifying.
Now, I will say that here in the United States, one thing that actually, it doesn't terrify me, but it's just fucked up to me, the fucking wasps that y'all have over here.
What about
Like in Germany, I don't know about in Norway, we have fucking bees and we have
Yellow
wasps that are like smaller. They're all fucking smaller. Over here, you see a fucking hornet
They are
that comes at
smaller,
you.
but they're yellow jackets.
Different climate, though.
Dude, over here, yeah, I know, different climate, but holy shit, the thing that you have flying around here is, like, disturbing.
Yeah.
The first time I saw a dirt dauber,
Dauber.
dirt dauber, I freaked out. I was like, telling my wife, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and the different fucking wasps and stuff like that here. It's like, you don't see fucking bees here, okay? You see fucking, like, monsters flying around.
And I saw the wood bees, too.
Yeah,
dude, the wood bees are
What
fucking-
is that?
Like, you have bumblebees over there?
I love this. I love this right now because this is like I've known this my
was
entire life,
Yeah.
and you two are just perplexed
Like,
over this.
Over there, you have bumblebees. They don't fucking bother shit, okay?
Yeah, they're just,
Over
Bumblebees
here,
here don't really fuck with shit. They'll bump into you.
No,
like,
they
oh,
don't.
fuck.
no, but then you
They
have
don't.
fucking wood bees here, and
They're very
will-
territorial. Yeah,
Yes.
you don't come near their shit.
They're just...
they're on my dick all the time.
Yep. Yep.
This is my wood.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. They will do that shit.
God, wood.
I hate to break it to you, buddy. It's not.
Yeah. No, they're insects like that don't bother me. Flying shit. Nah.
I mean, they don't bother me. It's just so fucking weird when I came here and I started seeing them. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like somebody got into like some fucked up like steroids here on the fucking wasp on that.
they're not that bad.
It's like Donald Trump's magic emporium of crazy animals.
He released them.
Dirt dauber.
I've actually seen one kill a spider and drag it back to its nest.
Dirt dauber?
Yes.
Goodness
Dude,
gracious.
they are, yeah.
They don't fuck around either.
Tarantula hawk.
Yeah.
Those fuckers too. That's
I've never seen
over
one
here.
of those.
It's like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, what?
You never seen one of those
Tarantula
things?
hawks.
What
They'll
is
kill.
it?
They're nothing to fuck with.
They're the ones.
What is it?
Coyote Peterson on YouTube.
He
You
got
can look
stung
it
by
up there.
one. Yeah.
He got yeah.
He
It's-
purposely stung himself with one to see the effects of what it does to you.
It's got one of the most painful stings.
Yep.
And also, they're the ones that aren't those the ones that impregnate or like plant eggs
yeah.
and spiders
Yep.
and drag them down in a hive.
Yep.
All right.
They'll fuck your world up.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Everyone gives shit to Australia about fucking creepy crawlies.
Okay, so now actually we made it 2 hours and 8 minutes. So
Well, you all know about my fucking debilitating fear now.
I'm gonna make sure to take stickers of spiders and put them in your car.
You're an asshole.
I mean, if you can, I don't like heights.
Oh, let me just go slap a bunch of stickers of heights on your car. Dickbag.
Open your dryer. There's like heights. Oh my god!
I'll just go put a bunch of stickers of fucking tall ass buildings. There's your heights.
Well, kind of like when we watched the movie Fall. That did trigger me there.
Here's the thing. You have an option not to ever watch that ever again. I don't have an option for a wolf spider to walk through my fucking house.
I can't remember. Did you watch the Fall?
Yeah.
We talked about it.
I couldn't remember. It was
I
just
wasn't
us,
here.
So, yeah, it was just us.
But
two.
we talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's your only fear.
Heights?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the reason.
I can see it.
It's the reason why, like, I wouldn't mind flying if I wouldn't know that I'm sitting in a fucking can that's going, really fucking high.
Death tube. That's what I like to call it.
I don't like heights either, but that's not my biggest fear.
Heights aren't, like I said, I've never been on an airplane because I'm afraid to be that high. Like, I've been up in tall buildings, roller coasters don't bother me.
I've been on the fucking Alpha Tower, okay? I've been on the Alpha Tower, I've been on the fucking Empire State Building, I've been on shit like that.
It doesn't bother World Trade Center, too.
I literally thought you said Alpha Tower, and I was like, what is that?
Eiffel
That sounds
Tower.
fucking badass.
Yeah. But no, I've been on stuff like that, and it didn't bother me. Now, I don't... One thing I can do, I can go on the edge and just look straight down. I can't do that.
That'll fuck with you. Well, that fucks with anybody, I would hope.
Most people.
But, like, looking down, down from the side, whatever, if I have good footing on myself, I'm good. Yeah. And I know that it's a fucking building that's, still on the fucking ground.
But that sense of vertigo strikes just about anyone because your brain is literally trying to... comprehend and focus on solid ground.
That's the reason why the movie Fall got me there.
Yeah.
No, it made me uneasy at points.
Oh, yeah, that movie, I feel like that if that movie doesn't make you uneasy, you have no, depth perception to me.
Yeah. For me, it's drowning.
Yeah, I don't.
So I can't swim actually. So.
Oh yeah.
You guys are pretty landlocked, so I'd assume you didn't.
No, we're not landlocked.
I'm fucking kidding, Martin.
God damn it.
He was about to. I swear, if I had truly believed that,
I would have told you.
He was about to just fucking lay the law down of how it was going to be over there. You don't fucking know geography.
You fucking know. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Slap a bow on it now.
Can I just say, anyone that doesn't like drowning, watch Poseidon, the new one with Kurt Russell, in the end of the movie when he drowns.
Well, there you
Is
go.
that a good action movie?
Don't watch it now. Kurt Russell drowns. There, I saved you an hour and 50 minutes.
Or is that the best action movie?
And Richard Dreyfuss is a gay man that gets crushed by an elevator. There you go. Spoilers.
Rich, first of all, I'm not even mad you're spoiling it. I didn't know Richard Dreyfuss was still alive.
What?
When did the movie come out?
2005, 3, 8.
I thought it was like some recent movie that you were talking about.
No.
Hateful Eight, though.
Richard Dreyfuss is going to outlive Bruce Willis.
You've never seen Hateful Eight?
I have not.
Ooh, you need to watch it.
Oh, you're thinking about so-and-so.
Kurt Russell's who I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about
Quentin
the other
Tarantino.
guy that...
Oh, yeah.
Who?
No. No.
I stuck my dingus down his throat.
Yeah, it's, what's that old dude's name? Shit! I'll never remember it. Actually, you know what? It's Bruce Dern. Fuck yeah.
There we go. What's it?
Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass, Danny McBride.
All right. Until the next time, maybe, hopefully, another one before Christmas.
Doubtful. I doubt it. She is about to fucking pop. There's no way.
Yeah.
I give it the end of the week.
Well, at this rate, it's going to be the 21st. So.
Well, they don't know what day we're doing this on.
Those babies don't give a shit. They're going to be here when they get here.
Merry Christmas.
I'll think of you and let it go.
Oh, wait, I take that back. Frohe Weihnachten.
Frohe Weihnachten. God jul.
What?
Norwegian.
That's very short, actually. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Not happy holidays.
You should have fucking ended it on me saying Merry Christmas. Damn it, you missed your fucking shot.
No, I wanted to talk about that now. No. Merry Christmas.
Look, there's a spider.
Fuck that. He's lying.